you're having a lovely day. Hi, hi, hi. Everything seems to work. Microphone good. Music seems to be good. Chat's a bit broken, but that's Lumia freaking out. I tried to restart the chat box, so hopefully the chat box will be a lot more nicer. Please be nice, little chat box. Let me do a quick test to the thing. Hopefully it'll fix it. Or not. Lumia, thank you very much. Well, either way, when it gets fixed, feeling eepy today. Yeah, feels kind of like a very sleepy day, to be honest. Oh, there you go. The chat's fixed now. Yeah, I mean, it is Friday, though. It's near the end of the week, so, I mean, I can understand why we're all very tired, you know, because we're about to go to the weekend, you know, all of us want to relax. For me, tomorrow is going to be my last day of doing my plasma donation, so tomorrow's the last, so I'll be busy with that tomorrow, but other than that, though, I will try my best to get more caught up with some stuff. Is there like a folder? Oh yeah, because today we are going to be working on some Warudo conversion. Ah, there it is. There's a file. So we're going to be working on converting some assets to the Warudo workshop for you guys. So for any Warudo users, I will be converting... Well, one of the first couple things I'll be converting is... Because a lot of people kept asking for a walking-related animation pack, and not to mention as well, because my friend Zero... Eventually, whenever they're ready, they're gonna eventually post that character movement node thing, so that could be for a tutorial. I might as well post these. I make a walking animation pack with mixed ammo, so I'll just convert these animations and then make a pack for you guys, so that way you guys can have something nice. And hello, Franklin! Hello, Presville! Hello, Hershey! How you doing, everyone? Hope you're having a lovely day. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh yeah, thank you very much, Franklin. I very much appreciate those very kind words, though. And again, if you can, please take the time to at least take some research regarding misophonia. If you haven't heard, misophonia is a type of disorder, illness. I'm not sure the right word of what's called. Usually, I guess you can call it illness, but it's where you kind of have like super hearing, but in a very, very bad way. But then again, super hearing is like really, it sounds awful to begin with. But misophonia is where, like, you hear way too easily, and there's like different severities with misophonia. My sister sadly had a very, very severe case, and she's no longer here, so may she rest in peace, and we will never forget her. So yeah. And I also want to say as well, this little bird right here, little Saren, the one on the left side of the screen here, that is one of my little sister's creations. So every time you always look at Saren, always remember that that is my little Michelle's work right there. That's her bird. So that's why little Saren is born. So in honor of my little sister. So thank you very much. Thank you for acknowledging. But either way, I will be working on, so walking animations are going to be one thing that I'll be working on. The other thing I want to work on, let's see here. Okay, I do have the animations for swimming, so I'm going to have like, I guess we can have it separate, so there'll be the walking animation, and then it'll be separate with a swimming animation. So we'll have those two packs for you guys. Those are all mixed ammo. And then the next thing, wasn't there another thing I wanted to convert for you guys? Oh yeah, I want to give you guys a box, because a lot of people have been asking for a box prop for Warudo, so I'm going to make you guys a box, so that way y'all can have fun with that. At least she's no longer suffering. Yeah, that's true. She's no longer suffering with misophonia. But, yeah, I'm trying my best not to, like, have another crying fit again on stream, because last stream, because last stream was a members only stream. That was yesterday, which I do want to, like, quickly, like, talk about how much I love that stream. But, the other stream before the members only stream, I actually had a crying fit, so I kind of don't want to have another crying fit again, because it is very emotional for me. But either way, again, thank you. Again, thank you for acknowledging the message I have. And if you want to donate to the charity that I've linked, that Tiltify link goes towards the So Quiet Misophonia advocacy. So if you want to donate towards that cause, you may. I actually should check that link real quickly just to see like where we are progress-wise. Oh no, the link doesn't work. What the heck? Wait, did the link not ever work? Wait a minute. Oh, I just misclicked, that's why. Whoops. Alright, hi Ev Carnage, nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Wait, let me see. Yeah, so pretty much for the Tiltify link, thank you guys again for the 135 towards the So Quiet Misophonia advocacy. As for Twitch, since that is going to a different misophonia charity known as the Misophonia Institute, we raised 170 for that, so thank you guys so much for donating to those charities. Thank you very much. Your YouTube guys are so helpful. Just got a 3D mom now and was so confused. Well, if you have any questions regarding 3D, this is a perfect time to ask those 3D questions because I am live. I'm happy to talk about either Vignon, Blender, Unity. So if you know, this is probably a good time to probably like follow along, ask questions or anything like that. Or if you need a blueprint or anything like that, like, you know, like you're like, maybe you'd be like, hey, Kana, I want a rainbow redeem, give it now. And I'll be like, okay, whatever. So yeah. So ask away. This is a perfect time to ask your stuff. And again, like I said, I do have plenty of tutorials that are going to be upcoming. I've actually told yesterday for my Snowflake members got to see some early access to the upcoming written website. I really don't like the fact that Gitbook kept on kind of lagging every time I tried typing something, which is kind of a shame. I could try downloading Chrome and see, but otherwise I don't like Chrome, so yeah. I want to know what's the VTS Pog. Oh, that's right, I made a VTS Pog tutorial. Oops. Well, I should probably do that along with the captions. I remember that, but should I actually, I mean, I guess I could probably hint at you guys regarding the upcoming tutorial. So this upcoming tutorial that I've told my Snowflake members about, and it has a script already due to like kind of like the steps of like how I want to instruct the user. So VTS Pog, yes, I'll send you a link real quickly. VTS Pog. Well, I use multiple text-to-speech, to be honest. But for the pet, like, because my pet's talking, I use VTS Pog for the pet to talk. If you're wondering how I'm doing the alerts text-to-speech, that is just depending on what social media platform. So for YouTube, I'm using Lumia for the text-to-speech on the alerts. For Twitch, they have a native text-to-speech alert anyway, so you can enable that if you're a Twitch user. If you want it for other different cases, you can use SpeakerBot. I'm trying to use SpeakerBot, but I keep crashing. So yeah, I heard about it, but but couldn't remember the name, but yeah. Okay, yeah, so I should probably have a command for captions here, so yeah, I should probably also put that on my website because everyone keeps asking about the captions. Like here, OBS captions, you can Google that, and hold up a second, let me just get the exact link. Here's how you do it. I will make sure I need to make that tutorial, but I'm also making this tutorial, which I want to hint at you guys about. So I've had a lot of people, well, not telling me, but more of I've been told multiple times by people regarding 3D VTubing. Now, on one hand, 3D VTubing, fun, you know, cool. It's a very, you know, very fun, right? You know, you're interested in it. But I've noticed a lot of people, especially, like, I'm remembering back to when I started VTubing, back with Warudo. So, I'm remembering back at how I started my 3D journey, and this was actually before I even VTubed at all. And I remember, like, struggling so much on learning how to 3D VTube. And let's just say, keeping up with all the new VTuber programs is hard. I want to test them, but making content around them it's like a whole other animal. Hello, Princess Kana. Hello, Tobias. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. But yeah, but don't worry though. I'll try my best to make more tutorials. I appreciate your drive for the tutorials. It's awesome. I'm very happy to help. I'm very happy to help you out on learning some 3D, and that's where the upcoming tutorial will become. Now I haven't recorded it yet, but because I've been told, now you're hearing me mentioning the part where I said that I'm looking back at how I started 3D VTubing, and then I also, do you have tech suggestions for 3D VTubing? Well, that kind of depends on what you want. I can recommend you any 3D program. I can pull up, you know, actually if you want, I can pull up my Leap Motion. I can pull up my Slime VR and Stretch Sense glove if you want me to. Like if you want me to show you like a Leap Motion like setup but doesn't have occlusion, but I do have a Leap Motion right in my drawer. Like I literally have, like literally, you can just ask me right now, put on a mocap device. Sure, I'll show you. I have my mocap suit in the back. His name is Buster. I have my Slime VR trackers in the back. I got my Stretch Sense. I got my Leap Motion. I got my iPhone right there, and then my Android for whatever reason. So I'm happy to answer any mocap questions if you guys have any. Again, this is the perfect time to ask those questions because I am live. And if you're planning on doing something 3D related and you are watching the stream, I recommend do your 3D stuff now, so that way I can help you out on learning the 3D stuff. But back to the tutorial I was hinting about. I mentioned going back, like thinking about how I started as a 3D VTuber, and also, oh yeah, that's the sad part, VTuber Android apps. Well, I mean, I could have recommended Virtue, but due to some stuff and terrible planning, Virtue sadly died. You could get Virtue on the Boost store. Sorry, we keep changing. It's alright, we can talk. If you want, we can turn this stream into a mocap talking stream. I don't mind at all. Also, I'm like lagging so much. Warudo, can you please stop lagging my stream? Warudo! Well, it's not my stream. It's just Warudo's anti-aliasing is like really awful. God. Well, not awful. Like it's like bad quality. It's just really laggy. Ugh. My God. Well, then again, I keep putting it high because I'm trying to like make it high, but I always have to remind myself, leave it low. Leave the freaking anti-aliasing low because of how Warudo acts. It's okay to have a bit of some weird pixelization. My PC is a beast and Warudo have issues. Yeah, I can understand there are like optimization stuff, but then again, it is a 4GB VTuber program. I mean, you know, it is a big program, so I give it that it's a 4GB program. There's a lot to it, and imagine if they added the RTX tracking natively, and they haven't added that yet, and I probably would just say keep that as a DLC, because you're gonna turn that program to an 8GB program, and that's probably a little no bueno right there, but either way, so VTuber Android apps, one of the best ones was Virtue, but due to the fact that they tried to be a social media platform than a VTuber app, it just kind of flip-flopped from there. So the only way to get Virtue now is by going to Boost, looking up Virtue, and downloading the APK file and trying to get that loaded from there. That is one way you can get Virtue and probably be able to use it. There are no more updates for it, sadly. So, you know, that's kind of a disappointment. But there is the Reality app, which is pretty much... I can understand why Virtue wanted to do what Reality did, because Reality is a social media platform as well as a VTuber tracking. I think they do allow custom VRM import too, so you could look at the Reality app. If you don't have a model, you could look at custom made. No, wait, that's not what it's called. Or is it? Okay, hold up. I literally have. Okay, this is also going to be another tutorial. regarding the different mocap stuff. I literally made an entire giant list here of all the different types of mocap solutions in existence for VTubing, along with apps and other well, actually, no, this is only mocap stuff. If I want to talk about VTuber related programs, that will be its own tutorial. And even then, someone already even made that anyways. Their name is Fruitpex. So if you're looking for like every VRM program in existence, you could look at their tutorial, but it's also kind of outdated due to the fact that some programs have gotten yeeted because the dev just yeeted the program, so you can't download it, so yeah. Hello, Divine. Nice to meet you. Welcome to stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Have you ever V-Streamer Live? What the? V-Streamer Live? What? Is that a program? Streamer Live? Oh, you meant oh, this one. Turn your meta quest. Oh, yeah, hold up. Yeah, because I have a quest. Ah, I see. Turn your meta quest into an avatar content creation with VStreamer Live. Sounds very familiar. Is this something you... No, oh, it's on Meta App Lab. No complicated dash, stream the platforms. Ah, okay, I guess you kind of taught me something. Because at the same time, by the way, Warudo does have native VR tracking, fun fact, but this is something that I probably mentioned. I'll put this in... Actually, no, because this script here is supposed to be for tracking solutions, not VTuber apps. And this falls over, like, VR tracking. So I'll still keep this in mind for if I make a video regarding every single VTuber app in existence. But this script here is regarding the available VTuber mocap solutions. It's so cool, best for Quest 3. I see, yeah, because Quest 3 does allow you to have the full body tracking, which is pretty nice, because I've seen the VR chat users already using it with virtual desktop, which is pretty good. The quality is pretty nice, though. Yes, there are, like, some things that are, like, imperfect, but otherwise, though, it's pretty darn good for Quest 3. It's pretty darn good. And plus, also, at least you don't have to wear, like, extra sensors, so it's like, if you really want to have that full body tracking and just wear your headset, it's honestly a perfect solution. It's almost perfect. Yeah, there could be some improvement, but then again, you also gotta keep in mind that all camera solutions have occlusion, no matter what. So, you know, it can only do as best as it can. That's why sensor solutions still exist for those who don't want occlusion. And in case you don't know what the word occlusion means, occlusion is referring to the fact that if it's like, it has like a specific range before it loses tracking. So cameras, if you cover the camera, it's not going to track. But if you're far away from the camera, it's not going to track to a certain extent. You know, it may, you know, track, but maybe not as good. So occlusion is always going to happen with camera solutions. But even with the occlusion, you can still do your best to utilize it. So with the Quest, you know, the Quest 3 and the Quest 2, the hand controllers, if you put the controls behind your back, for instance, it's going to lose tracking. Unless they have the cameras on the back, of course, that's a little different. But otherwise, though, if you cover, you know, if you cover the controllers, then that's occlusion because it's losing tracking. Yeah, unfortunately, no Vive tracking. It's mostly IMU because I can't modify the magnetic force in my space. Wait, are we talking about Slime VR now? I don't know if we're talking about Slime VR or are we talking about the inside of a Quest. But either way, like, again, there are different tracking solutions, and it really just depends on you for the most part. Like, for instance, if you, of course, are, like, you know, solely focused on being a VR user and you want the best comfort, then yeah, a Quest 3 using that tracking... Oh, talking about VStreamer Live. Wait, VStreamer. VStreamer... Isn't that just an app, not an IMU sensor? Unless they give out, like, IMU trackers. But, no, this is just an app. If we're talking about IMUs, we could talk about, like, Slime VR, or Axis trackers, or any, like, what is it? Any, like, trackers that are derived from Slime VR, because you can't, you know, because Slime VR is open source, you can derive the code and make a completely different set of trackers. There is, you know, Lucas VR, they utilize IMUs. Yeah, pretty much a lot of devices use IMUs, pretty much. IMUs are powerful. Yeah, they may have their limitations, but you can do so much with it. Even Makopi are IMUs. Rococo is IMU. Even Xsense is IMUs. They're all IMUs, every single one! Well, with some exceptions. If we're talking about OptiTrack, for example, that's optical tracking. Vive trackers, I have not dove into the self-vibe trackers though, but I assume they use IMUs, and then, yeah, but pretty much for the most part. So I have the option to connect Makopi, OptiTrack, Perception Neuron, and I think, what? Oh. Well, either way, for the most part, just... Wait, hold on, my brain just, like, malfunctioned for a second. So, all I can say is that there are different mocap solutions. This is gonna be, again, a video that I will be, you know, eventually making, but again, I already have a lot on my plate. You know, you're good. So, I'll eventually make sure that I do talk about those solutions in that video more properly. But of course, you know, for Android apps, like I've mentioned before, there is a Virtue one, for example, for the, from Boost, and then you download the APK. Hi, Kana, random question, I am using Magical Cloth. Struggling to find a cool... So, I do want to make a Magical Cloth tutorial, but because I've been informed by Tiger, the V2 version is coming to Warudo, I am not making the tutorial until the V2 one arrives. When the V2 support does arrive, that's when I'll be making a V2 Magical Cloth tutorial. Like, I'll probably be making, like, like 2 tutorials. Like, I'll be talking about how you do Magical Cloths, and then I'll be talking about how do you port it to their dedicated program. Like, there'll be the Magical Cloth base tutorial, and then there'll be like a how do you port Magical Cloth to Warudo, and then how do you port Magical Cloth to Vnyam, for example. What do you think the VTube support? Well, I mean, we have VTube Studio in both Vnyam and Warudo, so that's already a thing. I have the Haratora X that is useless because of the metal in my room, but I will also look into Virtue, thank you. Yeah, Virtue is just like a simple, like, if you only want the VTube with just an Android. If we're talking about turning your phones into trackers for VR, we'll be talking about April tags or something like that, or it also involves something called Uwu Tracker or something. Man, that's been a while since I heard those. But the Slime VR community, I heavily recommend, like, joining them. Even if you don't buy the Slime VR trackers, you can still get a lot of great information regarding, like, how to DIY your own VR trackers, how you can use Joy-Cons as VR trackers, how you use Android phones for VR trackers, and any news regarding new upcoming trackers and stuff. So it's like it's a great place to learn about VR trackers in general. Very nicely, so yeah. I just meant, what would the Magical Cloth look like for Warudo? So, I thought it was already supported. Okay, so we have 2 versions of Magical Cloth. There's a V1 version, and then there's the V2. The V2 one updates quite fast, so I can understand why Tiger is kind of taking a while before they add Magical Cloth, due to the fact it updates quite rapidly. So, pretty much, the benefit of Magical Cloth, right? Now, I'm using Magical Cloth V1. This is V1. See? So, the benefit of V1, or actually, the benefit of using Magical Cloth only is the fact that the collision is a lot better. Now, is it perfect? Well, it really depends on how you set it up. But there is, you know, the ability to have capsule colliders, which you can argue that, you know, VRM 1.0 or VRM 1.0 has that already, but at the same time, due to how broken VRM 1.0 can be, I mean, it's improving, I guess, but even then, for most VTubers, we're kind of just sticking with asset bundle models and Warudo or Vnyam, to be honest, with, you know, VSF Avatar and all that. So because of that, for the most part, you know, we're just, if you want the most accurate physics, so if you, let's say, for example, you want to go for the most realistic physics as a VTuber, Magical Cloth is probably your best friend. Of course, you could talk about, like, you know, Unity Cloth as well, but even then, Unity Cloth can be kind of messy. You could still use it in an asset bundle model like VSF Avatar and Warudo Avatar, but Magical Cloth is probably a lot more user-friendly and also much more higher quality. So if you want the most realistic cloth physics, Magical Cloth has the cloth function for that. If you want Magical Cloth purely, like, you don't want not realistic cloth physics, however, you do want your collision to be much more accurate, then of course you can use magical cloth for that. It creates a proxy mesh for your physics, so that way when you add like a capsule collider to your legs, for instance, for better collision, when the skirt tries to interact with your legs, the clipping issues will be much less. So on my skirt, I get less clipping issues in comparison with the VRM spring bones. Again, VRM spring bones are still nice if you want to stay with free physics and something simple, especially if you are a Void model. You can just stick with VRM spring bones. But again, if you just want more perfect physics, then I'd recommend just stick with magical cloth. You can use magical cloth. However, between V1 and V2, V2 is actually more user-friendly and much more easier to set up due to the fact that a lot of the settings have been kind of crushed into each other, so that way the UI is just more friendly in general. And also the setup is just much more quicker and just less of a hassle in comparison with V1. V1 is kind of a bit of a mess when it comes to installation, so V2 fixes all that. Plus also, if you are someone who really wants Fizzbones in Warudo, Magical Cloth pretty much replicates Fizzbone because there's an angle limitation. There's like a angle limitation slider. Again, you don't really have to worry too much about optimization as a VTuber depending on your PC though. But again, if you really want to, kind of have like something closest to Fizzbones for VTubers, Magical Cloth V2 is probably more perfect as they have not only that setting, but they also have interpolation curves for your physics regarding like scaling or how like the flow of your physics will be and stuff. And it has self-collision as well, so that way if you're using, let's say for example, you have 3 skirt layers for your avatar, for example, then V2 actually allows it where the cloth can interact with itself, so that way there's even less clipping in comparison with V1. V1 sadly doesn't have an angle limitation. You could of course restrict how much movement it is, but it's not as good as V2. So that's why we're waiting for V2 for Warudo. As for Vinyan, Suvi has mentioned she wanted to add V2 to Magical Cloth to Vinyan, but there is no known date as to when that will happen. It seems like in the current time for Vinyan, like there was a mention about possible HDRP and URP version of Vinyan down the line, native VR support and all that other stuff though. But again, that's what I've heard from Suvi. I don't know when the dates are. But it seems like in the current making of Vinyan, it seems like I think they're reworking the zebra liquid, so you can actually, let's say for example, have like a box or something like that, and you can actually flood the box with like slime or water or something like that. So that's pretty nice for some reactive water. That's what Suvi was messing with. And I think Suvi was messing with the weight node, which is pretty nice, and just kind of like some quality of life features as of right now. Again, no rush for Suvi though, because again, she has worked very hard on the program. Let me see here. Oh yeah, so she, fixed the MMD stuff, added toast pop-up messages, pretty nice, and even the tracking node as well coming up soon. So yeah, so there are going to be some quality of life features coming up for Vinyan, so keep an eye out, Vinyan users, as there's going to be some pretty nice features coming up though, so yeah. Vinyan already has some slime, like a slime node already, but it's, I guess, more of like having the ability to just kind of flood your box or something like that. But even then, though, I think you can already do that, to be honest. I'm not sure if that's even, like, a feature that Suvi's implementing, because it's already something you can do. I think you can even do that with Warudo, because both Vinyan and Warudo literally use the same Zebra Liquid version, so yeah. If you look up my Twitch, you can literally look at the About page, and it literally tells you my entire PC specs and everything I've owned. In fact, also, I should probably, you know what, hold up as well. Throne store page. Hold up, because I have a storefront. So if you want to know every little thing I've bought physically, I have a storefront for that. But I have to log in, into my Google. Let me see. Give me a second. You know what? Frick you then. Hold up a second. Hold up. I literally have to go on my Twitch real quickly. 1 second. Awa. But yeah, so I have to literally go on my Twitch for this, but I'll probably make a command. Like, I have a throne command, but I don't have a storefront command, because honestly, I didn't expect someone to ask me about what are my physical, like, not only my PC specs, but, like, what my physical items are or anything like that. But I'll send it when my Google stops freaking up. Ah! Okay. There you go. Found it. There you go. So there's my storefront, pretty much. Anything that's on that link, that's pretty much every VTuber tech thing. I'm a nerd like that. It's okay to be a nerd. Embrace the nerdness in yourself. But the storefront will show you every physical item that I do own, with the exception of my PC, considering that my PC was custom bought. Oh my god, my Firefox. My computer was bought from NZXT, and I buy it under the custom, like a custom build. I mean, I guess some people can still argue that it's not a custom build computer, even though I pretty much told them exactly what specs I wanted. So all I can say is, like, you know, my computer is from NZXT. You can custom order from there if you want a PC from there. That's my storefront, has my physical items. You can go on my Twitch, it'll literally tell you my entire PC specs. I also have my website as well, so if you want to see every little social media platform that I do own, if you want to know who my artists are, like where did my music came from, pretty much everything about my YouTube and how it's done, there's that. And I've also, again, oh yeah, and then I even have a video regarding about why do I even make tutorials in the first, oh, actually no, not, actually kinda. I made a video regarding of how I became a 3D artist and the hardship I went through to even be where I am to this day, but I didn't explain, I guess the video kind of explains how I wanted to be a tutorial channel. It was because of Darren Lyle. He was my inspiration to become a tutorial channel. So yeah, 32 gigs of RAM make a difference, but in a sense, since you are 3D in a way, our builds are similar, but I only have 16 gigs of RAM. Ah, I see. I don't know, I honestly just kind of chose that at random, to be honest. Especially when you're independent. Yeah, no worries, though. Again, if you want, I can pull up my... Again, I don't mind pulling up the Slime VR and Stretch Sense trackers if I really need to. Also, I just realized, though, nice UI, OBS. Shout out to Darren for helping me way back. Wait, you know Darren Lyle? Wait, you know Darren Lyle? Wait, you know, you've watched his tutorials? You watched his tutorials since Blender 2.79? Did you? Oh my god, many moons ago. Holy heck, that's very interesting. I'm glad you're someone who can relate to the fact that Darren Lyle is a savior. Man, I only wish he knew how much he helped us though, but I'm sure he already knows already. Wherever he is, I wish him the best of luck. Thank him. My first attempt at Blender was 2.49, but then 2.5 changed everything. Yeah, Blender has evolved quite a lot. But, yeah, the 2.79 tutorials were the bomb. Yeah, exactly. They were definitely really nice, so I'm really glad. Hold up a second. Delete that. There you go. You should see that interface. Yeah, I've seen the interface before, and it's like, man, they really grew. What are Stretch Sense gloves? You have studio gloves? Yeah, I have the studio gloves. Like, I have stretch... So there's a reason why on my channel, there are 3 Stretch Sense tutorials. It's because I was contacted by Stretch Sense, thanks to a fellow Warudo member, and they contacted me and said, hey, Kana, we want to give you a pair of gloves, but in return, help us make some tutorials. Mainly a Warudo tutorial, but I still made 3 anyways. So they sent me the gloves. I told them what I thought about it. It was pretty nice, and I like the comfort of it. And I also like convinced some other peeps as well to, like, you know, buy the gloves, and they ended up really liking it too. And then I sent them the link saying, hey, you know, here's the tutorial links I've made. What do you think about it? They approved it, and then I posted 3 Stretch Sense tutorials in the middle of a potential hurricane, but it ended up being like a false alarm. So yeah. So yeah, that's the story of how I got stretch sense. And I'll say they're definitely pretty nice gloves. Do you remember they don't have a oh, that's right. I forgot to ask my dad about the Velcro. Oops. Okay. I guess I'll just do it for next time then. Man, I gotta stop forgetting the Velcro thing, because, like, the wrist tracking would always derp up so much because of how I mount those little mini slime yard trackers, the extension trackers. So I gotta find the Velcro thing. Okay, I'll just try to, like, remember to ask my dad about it. Oh well. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But either way, though, I'll definitely probably, like, no hurricane can stop Kana from uploading. And by the way, I upload from my phone. I didn't upload from my PC. Like, literally, you can find a tweet where I posted the tutorials, and literally in the comment it said, hey, I posted this on my phone in case something happens. Because there was, like, a so-called tornado warning, but then it turned out to be a false alarm, and I was like, oh, okay. Or at least in my area. Apparently the tornado went somewhere else, though. I hope those people are okay, though. Also, thank God I took my allergy medicine beforehand, because I'm already feeling like my nose is just kind of like, bleh. But yeah. But either way, though. But yeah, pretty much that's my stuff, as you saw with the links. And obviously, as I've mentioned before on my website multiple times, that Fizzy is my artist, so I have an artist command. And in case you're wondering, I use StreamerBot. I should probably, maybe I could just show you guys my setup, honestly. I mean, this was supposed to be a stream about me uploading stuff to the Warudo workshop. What the frick? But I guess it's okay to just show my setup. Tornadoes get spiraled. Yeah, watch out for tornadoes, though. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and switch over here. Whoops. There goes Unity. Well, I mean, I'm gonna quickly just show you guys my setup, I guess. 1 second. Not that. Not that. There you go. Alright, so let me see. Warudo, free cam. Let's see. World, loft room. That. And then screen. The screen's not working, apparently. The screen's dead. Are you kidding me? Turn away. Okay, there you go. There you go. Have this, and then give it some time to connect and stuff. Wow. And like I've mentioned before, everything in my setup will become a tutorial, so you'll get pretty much my entire setup. But that's my artist! I literally was just talking about you. What the heck, Scufflin B? Fizzy! I was literally talking about how awesome you are, and how much of an amazing artist you are, and how everyone should totally commission you. Yeah. Legas. But yeah, yeah, so that's my artist right there, so feel free to follow her. She's the reason why my character design looks gorgeous, and a little wink wonk. Fizzy! I'm looking at you, Fizzy, look at me right in the blue eyes that you blessed me with. Look at me straight in the eyes, Fizzy, and tell me, are you available after May for the big project? Tell me straight in my eyes. Oh, well, then again, you never know what will happen in the future, though. But still, are you available for the potential big project after May? And if so, I am happy to work with you and pay you for your time. You can't escape. I think so after I go to you. Wait, you're going on a trip? Oh my god, Fizzy! That sounds awesome! I'm so proud of you! I hope it's very fun. Yeah, enjoy your trip though. Get some souvenirs. Eat some delicious food there. In May, yeah. But what I mentioned after May, because after May, maybe late June. Yeah, maybe late June. I'll probably contact you, and then we can get started on the big project. Cause I'm pretty much pretty finalized with all the details, and it's just a matter of us merging our ideas together and then just making it happen. And hey, at least we got Cryptic wait. Yeah, wait. I don't know what we call him, but all I know is that he's gonna be helping out, so woohoo! Very, very fun project on the way, but eat your food though! Eat your food! But either way, there you go. Look, I got the extra- oh. Okay, well, I just had to turn on some magical stuff, I guess. Yay! Well, either way, though, hi, welcome to my Warudo step. In here, as you can see, I have so much stuff. Sorry, but you can get... We're gonna be here for 4 hours if you want me to give you, like, a grand tour of every little thing I own. Like, okay... Okay, how about I rename this stream to Kana gives a tour of her entire VTubing setup, because I think that's what this stream is going to become. Okay. Okay, so I guess we're gonna start up. No, I just mean for the- no, it's okay. I think we'll go over everything that I own. You'll guys, because this is a learning opportunity. Plus, it'll be nice to have, like, a stream that's, like, I can kind of link to, so, like, if people are curious of the stuff I own, then... Yeah, so we're gonna start off. Okay, I'm gonna start off with turning off my stuff real quickly. World, that. My bad. You're fine. You're just curious. All right, so I'm gonna do a rundown. Oh wait, oops, whoops. I'm gonna give you a rundown, so many blueprints. Okay, I'm gonna give you a rundown of my entire VTuber setup, and you're gonna listen whether you like it or not. And I'll be telling you every little detail that you need to know on how to copy me, so that way you can be just as beautiful as me and as sassy as these two birds. Anyways, though, let's start off with my overlay. My overlay has been commissioned by Fizzy. Fizzy, I pay her every time I need something art related. So this logo and my entire like setup here is all done thanks to Fizzy. Now, as for the chat is powered by Lumia Stream. So if you're curious of how I'm able to do the chat overlay, it's done by Lumia. As for my YouTube alerts, it's also done by Lumia as well. This little OBS caption here is done by a plugin, which I've linked earlier. It's called OBS Google Caption. So and in case you're wondering how the colors are done, all I literally just use, well, if you follow the tutorial regarding the captions, it will pretty much tell you how to set up the text settings. So on OBS, it will pretty much tell you, hey, you have a blue text or something like that. So just mess with the text settings, and that's how you get a pretty looking caption like this. Or you can just use OBS filters in order to do that, which I'll go over every little OBS filter that I own. But that's gonna be for a little later. But either way, there's this part. This is my chat overlay, and as you already saw from my start screen, the animation here, which, one second. Right over here, I literally have to put on the microphone. The animation was done in Blender. I utilized compositing nodes in order to get the outline, and Fizzy was the one that set it up in CapCut. This entire overlay was done with the CapCut editor program. So if you're looking for an editor program, use CapCut. It's also the same editor tool that I use for all of my tutorials, with the exception of the older tutorials that have used the Olive video editor, but I now use CapCut because it's so much better when it comes to like the setup. Now, as for how I'm able to do the, like, yeah, so the whole thing where, like, when I'm talking, the music is lowering, I use a plugin called OBS wait, what the frick was it called again? It was called Advanced Scene Switch. Yeah, Advanced Scene Switcher. There is a setting that you can use in order to set up, which I can quickly show you the thing, but I'll also mention how I'm able to show my fan art. The way that is done is by the OBS image slideshow. If you use the newest version of OBS, the issue where 18 image limit is no longer a thing, you can post as many images as you like. and I have like 50 fan arts, so you can use that. Now I'm gonna quickly switch over here. And then I'm actually gonna quickly switch over to here. So, I'm on the freaking wrong camera. 1 second. There you go. So, over here, this is my main screen. Again, overlay created by Fizzy. So, I'm gonna quickly show you a display capture real quickly. Frick off, Unity. I'm gonna show you a display capture. And it doesn't work. Great job. And it doesn't work. And it doesn't work! Oh yeah, that's right. Hold up a second. My Windows settings. What the frick? That's right, because I was messing with my drawing tablet yesterday and it broke. Or I fixed it, but hold up a second. It just in case you're wondering what my drawing tablet is, it's a Bosto drawing tablet, and the drawing program I use is Clip Studio, but my image editor program is GIMP. Keep that in mind. How the frick do I fix this issue? What the frick? It doesn't even... What? Then detect it. What are you talking about, Windows? Show my thing! Okay, fine. I guess it's gonna be a stupid idiot, so I'm going to try and force OBS to show up right here. Oh, no, it doesn't? No, it doesn't? I'm sorry, I don't use Krita! Yep, nope, no, yeah, it's broken. I don't know why, actually. Display capture. Oh, there you go. See, it's fixed now. Great. Give me a second. Give me a second. I think it's just because that one in particular is just dead. It's fine. Just let Kana just do some stupid stuff. Don't mind me. Okay, so here's my screen, as you can see. Sometimes you just need to click on the window. No, I had to like add a second display capture here. Oh no, recursive Kana. Yeah, you got infinity Kanas. But either way though, allow me to show you. So, right over here, I use advanced scene switcher. I make sure it's active. Copy these settings and screenshot it before I drop kick your bones! So on the music playlist here, I'm going to teach you literally how I do the exact thing I did. We're gonna be here for like 4 hours, but y'all better start writing your notes down. So, either way, here on the scene here, on music playlist, if I have my start, BRB, and end screen, what it will do is that it'll make this... Wait, what the frick does this do? It'll make my audio... What? What the frick does it do? Oh, no, it just makes it a little louder. So this makes it louder by 30%, and then on the... So that's music playlist, only on these conditions. The music will only lower here if the scene, like, if it's chat main 2, or shadow screen... Well, shadow screen doesn't even have any music, though, but I don't know why it's there. But either way, hi, Pablo! How you doing, bestie? Hope you're having a lovely day. Instructions unclear. What the fuck? What? Okay, so if it's chat, main screen, main 2, or anything like that, it will turn my music to be lower automatically. I have a compressor filter. Oh my god. I have... Wait, frick. I have a... Wait, what the frick? What is it called again? 1 second. 1 second, I'm switching screens. Switching screens real quickly. I need to figure out what's the filter is at. Is it in the properties? No. Oh, wait, found it. Found it. I'm stupid. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I found it. So, okay, so right here on music playlist. Filters. I have a compressor filter. Copy these settings. And pretty much, not that. Advanced scene switcher. I have a compressor here where it'll say if the microphone is hidden or it's talking or something like that, then what it's going to do, it'll either turn on the compressor. If the microphone is if the microphone is on, it'll either make the music quieter. No, it's not a noise gate. It's a compressor. Here, I'll show it again. I'll show it again. Oh my god, stop! Filters. Right here. This is a compressor. It will turn on and off. If the microphone is visible, it will turn on this compressor. And then when the microphone is off, then it'll make the thing off. The compressor is supposed to make it where, like, it'll either make the music shut up or it'll make it louder. So if the compressor is off, the music is loud. But if the compressor is on, the music will get quiet. I want to be able to have good mic settings so I can scream without being cut off. Oh, you want me to scream? Okay. Ah! There you go. There you go. And I also have a freaking I also have a freaking limiter to make sure that it doesn't go too loud, even though I didn't scream that much. And speaking of which, though, this one, I don't even know what the frick this is. Well, actually, I know what the frick it is. I just don't even use it. I only use it if I have to do, like, whisper streams, honestly. You scream, my bones, help, help! That's some good sound. I'm a sound engineer. Sound good. I use this thing. I don't know what this is. Some other audio engineer just kind of like said, hey, just do this. And I just kind of followed. So I guess, yeah. And then I have, I will talk about my stream deck later. But I have the ability to have a megaphone. Hello! Did you know that, I'm addicted to Animal Crossing? Or I'm gonna sing us a song. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Anyways. Anyways, we're not gonna do that. If this was a whisper stream, what would the loud stream be? Oh, you don't wanna know. But yeah, so that's my filters, and then music playlist, I already went over that, and that's pretty much the only reason I use the advanced scene switcher, just for the audio control. Other than that, that's pretty much it. As for my caption, I should probably not show the captions. I don't want to accidentally show you guys the bad word listing, because my captions has it where if I say like a bad word, or if, you know, just in case of accidental detection, it'll make sure that if it hears a bad word or assumes there's a bad word, it will like change it to a different word. So I made sure I had to add it manually though. So yeah, but I'm not gonna show it on YouTube. Why the frick would I do that? I will literally get demonetized. But either way though, was there other like filters I need to worry about? There's most of the stuff, like most of the other audios I have, there is a limiter filter just to prevent from getting too loud, honestly. So there's that. When I look up America, it's funny. But yeah, so either way though, that's pretty much all of my scenes, by the way. They're pretty much like kind of like the same format, where there'll be like an audio folder over here, which will have all of my audio stuff. Then I have my display capture. There's the game audio. Some scenes don't have this though, because there's no need for it. There's Windows, Blender, Unity. What the frick is it? Oh, what the frick? That's my actual, like, yeah, my overlay thing that Fizzy has animated. Thank you, Fizzy. And then the chat box again is powered by Lumia Stream, which I could probably show you guys my Lumia stream here. So this is Lumia. Powers my chat. I use an overlay here. This is where my overlays are stored. So I just press on this and boom, this is where my chat box is at. You can be able to set up some stuff if you like. All done with Lumia, like that. Plus it also merges my Twitch and YouTube, so I can only just use just one chat box and that's kind of it. So yeah. Then I have my emotes overlay, where if someone spams emotes, it only works, I think it only works with Twitch though. I think YouTube only with maybe some exceptions, but no, it only works with Twitch, sadly. So there'll be an emotes where I'll make emotes rain in the sky. Credits overlay, I kind of broke this because I'm using both Twitch and YouTube, so I just kind of have that scrolling text for now until I turn this into a normal video. And then my alerts are only just YouTube because I only, well, just use YouTube for this, and that's kind of it. But that's the only thing. I also have it where on alerts, if I go on YouTube, I have the ability for, if subscriber, there is a text-to-speech for the alert, because sometimes my bird on VTS Pog, which VTS Pog over here, right, yeah, so this is VTS Pog right here. Sometimes this won't react to the YouTube alert, so I have this as kind of like a backup, and it'll just kind of like, yeah, just exists pretty much. So yeah, so that's the only reason I use Lumia is just for those things. BTS Pog is how I do the text to speech. So if I quickly yeah, I'll probably show you the Warudo part later. But if I press on play text, my bird will pretty much just talk. Actually, is the thing actually working though? Let me see. Yeah, the audio thing is not working. Great job. Audio, select device. Do it again.
Pog online poggers.
There you go. Yeah, it can sometimes glitch out like that. But yeah, I use VTS Pog just to make it so my bird's mouth will move at the same time as the speech. But again, if you know other stuff though, then of course you could use SpeakerBot or other methods. But otherwise, VTS Pog is, friendly to use. Sometimes it can get a little buggy on my end, but I don't know how to address it to the dev, so yeah. But I use that though. Is there another program I use? I use StreamerBot. StreamerBot is how I power all of my redeems and stuff. It's also how I'm able to do the chat function in here.
A new message.
So every YouTube thing like that welcome message, how to do the point system and all that, all powered with StreamerBot. You literally look up StreamerBot tutorials and look up StreamerBot extensions website, and you can pretty much download a frick ton of stuff for your setup. So for me, I have all of my Twitch redeems right here. This is Vtuber Actions. Backend, oh yeah, this is for like to make sure that if like a certain thing is triggered, it doesn't trigger a bot. Like it makes sure to ignore the bots. There is a birthday command for Twitch though, so if it's someone's birthday, I have a command system for birthday. There's the bragging, so it's again a Twitch thing. Champion of the Hill is a mini game on my Twitch. There is the chat actions, which shows like the different commands you could do. This also works on YouTube as well. So if I do coin flip, for instance, it's going to trigger a message like that. So there's that you can do. So there's a Twitch one, and then there's a YouTube one. Dance Party only works with Twitch. It's pretty much just an emote thing. Death Counter, I haven't used this yet, but it's something. Errors is referring to like the chat actions if it's, it's mainly for Twitch only to kind of like let the person know, hey, put a username in it. I have a fireworks command, so I can have it in different sort of like amounts if I want. So there's fireworks, hug extension that has like, with consent. So if you try to hug someone, it'll ask for the person's consent. And then there's the magic 8-ball, which if you type in 8-ball, am I pretty? Then, wait, does it work on YouTube? Yeah, it does work on YouTube. So, wow, that's depressing. So yeah, so there's that you could do. There's measure anything. I think it's I only have it set to as a Twitch redeem. Mod commands is referring to just some random stuff, really. OBS commands, I don't know that. Vertical is referring to me having this thing, which is broken right now. I still have to fix this up. I'll make sure, because I just kind of copy paste some stuff over here, but I'll make sure to have, an exclusive setup for that. So, yeah, so that's supposed to be what the vertical commands were, but I'm still working on that. There's a pronoun support, so, if you have, I think I forgot the website's name, but it'll pretty much detect if you're, what pronouns you prefer. I have pulsoid, so, if I have pulsoid or hype rate, it will have, a heart rate system that'll control my avatar. Quotes, I don't freaking know, they just exist. Social media commands, if you want to check out social media and stuff, it should work with you guys if you type it out. Stream Deck commands is mainly just to let me know if my Stream Deck turns off somewhat and stuff. And then stream up is just like an update checker, I guess. I don't know, I just kind of pasted it there. Table flip is a fun little channel point that I have where you can flip tables and appear on stream. Tiltify is kind of broken, supposed to be for that Tiltify charity, supposed to give it alerts, but some reason it's kind of broken for some reason, which kind of makes me sad. Timers is referring to the time messages. So whenever there's a random message talking about my social media, Throne, or YouTube or something like that, there is a time message done right here and stuff. Then there is that blah blah blah. Oh yeah, this is broken. I have the Twitch over here that is depending on what circumstance it is, it will pretty much do a trigger. And then I have ad management, which I had to this was actually based off of a tutorial. It'll have a much more proper way, so that way it kind of controls the ads when it comes to Twitch. Whenever I do the BRB automatically screen stuff. Then there's Twitch Charity, where like it'll have something to redeem for the charity stuff. Then Twitch chat commands. Wait, did I duplicate this on accident? Oh no, these are just extra stuff I imported. Twitch hype train, moderation, raid message, that watch time, and then the YouTube point system literally looks like this. And again, you can literally just look up the tutorial and just be able to download the YouTube point system from, I forgot the person's name, but you can literally just look it up and you can download it for yourself and have pretty much the point system that I have. So if I were to type in points like this, and then it will tell me like how many points I have. If I type in confetti, it will take away those points and do the redeem. Otherwise, though, if I don't have enough points, it will let me know if I don't have enough points. So, yeah. Then all my commands and all of my redeems are right here. So, yeah, the power of StreamerBot. If you want to be as insane as me with the whole point system, the whole point and redeem and how things are triggered and stuff, yeah, this is my entire StreamerBot. And I recommend it, but again, if you hate the UI of StreamerBot, you could use Mixup as an alternative, or again, there's like alternatives, there's Liam Board, Mix It Up, what was that thing called again? Sammy, and then StreamerBot is the one I use. It really depends on what you want though, so preference, there's that. But either way, though, pretty much, though, the other thing as well, of course, I use StreamUp for my OBS plugin update stuff, which I have on my settings here, view install plugins. It'll tell you exactly what plugins I've installed. So I use the spout capture to have my avatar on the stream here. I have the Stream Deck plugin, which comes with if you're using the Stream Deck. You just have to install the program that's automatically installed. The Google's caption, I use that. This is just kind of something that OBS just has. The DVD screensaver is for when I do the DVD alert thing. So if I go to main redeem folder here and I do this, you have a little DVD screen that just kind of appears as like a little silly thing, honestly. So yeah, there's that. And then what the frick? Oh yeah, what was it? This hecker here. So then I have advanced switcher, as you just saw. ATEM is great if you're gonna eventually do some vertical streaming, which I hope to, because YouTube has vertical streaming support, I hope to set it up properly so I could do some vertical streaming eventually. But yeah, there's that. OBS shader filter is how I use some of like some filters for certain stuff, mainly for like redeem filters. And then source copy, I just have it to copy sources, stream up, blah blah blah. If you're wondering how I do the outlines on my setup, I use the plugin Stroke Glow Shadow, so you can use that in order to get a nice shadow and outline to your character. There's the time warp scan if you want to do something like the TikTok filter thing if you want. NDI, I have that for multi-V related stuff, and then Scrab is actually how I do the screenshot function for OBS. You can look it up, because if I do it now, it's gonna probably freak out, so I won't do that, but yeah. And then, can I not change my profile while I'm streaming? I can't change my profile, but yeah, so that's pretty much, at least in terms of like my, I guess, sort of plugins, I guess. And then I'll even show you right here. Warudo. Where the frick is Warudo? There you are. Filters. Right here, I have different filters. And the way that these are triggered for redeems is with StreamerBot. As, again, I showed, you can literally look it up. I literally made tutorials on StreamerBot for Warudo and Vinyan, so you could do that. So pretty much, if the redeem is triggered or something like that, this thing will appear. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's just gonna do this pretty much. Yep. There's that. Ripple effect kind of makes me like water. VHS. This is all done with the OBS shader filter plugin. And then there's pixelization. And then there's these are supposed to go together. Wow. And then rainbow. So yeah, so all those are done via filters. As much as you could probably do a couple of these already, some of these in Warudo, I'm using Nilotune, which is the, what is it, like the $2,000 tune shader, but again, you have to talk to Colin regarding price-wise. But it's an expensive tune shader, and pretty much, it's because it uses universal rendering pipeline of Unity. Because of that, it has like some restrictions regarding how you can utilize the certain filters and post-processing effects. So I handle most of my redeem filters all in OBS due to the fact I use Nilotune, and it just doesn't work. Plus also I kind of prefer it in OBS to begin with anyways, so yeah. Anyway, though, besides that, though, the next thing I want to show is my Stream Deck. Yay! How my Stream Deck looks like. So I pretty much utilize, this is how I trigger all my stuff. So over here, I have some random programs that I just kind of like do. There's my UTEL stuff that I have. I have these different programs for UTEL related stuff. Then I have Notepad, Auto Clicker, Stream Deck stuff, blah blah blah. Then I have like this part here. Whoops. I have this that's kind of like they're all the same throughout my pages here. These are kind of like my 3D specific program. So these are like extra programs. These are 3D related programs. I don't know why the Stream Deck is copied here. What the heck? Actually, yeah, why is it copied there? And why is whatever. Honestly, it's like 3D and 2D. I guess I just didn't want to have too many pages, honestly. So, whatever. But this is a thing. And then I have my VTuber related programs. I have VC Phase, the VSF setting switcher, which you can look up a tutorial on how to do that. VNyan, VTS Pod, VTube Studio, VBridger, Shoes, Streamer Bot, Rokuko VMC, which this is, I don't use this anymore because Warudo already has VMC. And also, Rokuko already has named VMC, so this also works with VC Face and stuff, so I don't need that program anymore, so let's put Tracking World here. I have Spout Cam, VMC, VR Imposer, XR Animator, VR Live, the VTS Heart, VMagic Mirror, VWorld, Warudo, Slime VR, and then I have this command where if something happens, it's just kind of like I can restart my Stream Deck hotkeys there. Someone made a tutorial about that on Twitter, so there's that. Then I have my Twitch abilities here. I can do a capture screen, capture screenshot. Oh, wait, that's, I think it was, is it the Scrab? Yeah, this is the Scrab, hotkey right there, yeah. So, if I want to do, like, the Scrab, where if I screenshot and I want to put it into OBS, I use this over here. Then these are my scenes over here for when I move around and stuff. I have record, pause, and then when I want to stream, I press the stream button or turn it off from here. I have profiles, so if I want to stream on Twitch, I press on this button and it'll prepare for Twitch. And then I have this for when it prepares for YouTube. I have it prepared for YouTube. Yeah. I use voice mod for all of... Oh, wait. I just realized something. Oh wow, I just realized I think I broke my own playlist now because it's actually not supposed to act. Oh, well, it's fine, I guess. Wait, actually, hold up. I just realized something's a little derpy about the music playlist. Filter. No, it's actually, okay, so I guess it's kind of broken. Oh, well, it's fine. When you got your Stream Deck, were you comparing it to other devices like it, or were you sure the Stream Deck... I just really like the Stream Deck, honestly. I heard of Loop Deck and Touch Portal, so I'm gonna add this stream to my VTuber tutorial playlist, lol. But yeah, so pretty much, like, I mean, you can use Touch Portal and Loop Deck or something like that if you really want to, but even then, all I can say is just, it really depends on your preference. I just use Stream Deck because I just like having a separate device from my phone regarding, like, triggering my stream stuff, because I already use my Android to see chat and stuff, so there's that. But I use voice mod for all of my voice redeems and stuff like that. So if someone wants to change my voice to something, like if, let's say, for example, I want a banana,
and I use that, it's gonna change my voice to be different.
So, there you go. Then I have soundboards here, I have lo-fi, and all my other stuff here, so there's that. And then I have VNyan redeems here, so if I switch to the VNyan program, I have all of my stuff here, which again, most of these are kind of already tutorials already, but some of them haven't due to the fact, I'm not really exactly sure how to properly explain it, but I will, I'll look into it. But yeah, I already made a Stream Deck VNyan tutorial. Again, just literally look at every little tutorial I've made in existence. It'll tell you how I do all of this for VNyan. And the VTube Studio, I have the VTube Studio plugin. So if I want to use my 2D model, which I do have 2D Kana, then I can use this. Then I also have Warudo here, so Warudo has all of my stuff here. A lot of these are not, I would say half of this is kind of already done in tutorials already. I already have 2 Stream Deck tutorials for Warudo, but there are some things I haven't made into tutorials. For example, I have the gun toggle and gamepads, other stuff, but we'll talk about that later. But there's that. OBS toggles are just with this OBS tools plugin here. I use this one. I also use a native OBS one here. So I use 2, like, I use 2, like, OBS plugins depending on what I want, so yeah. And other than that, that's pretty much like my stream deck setup. Again, you can go as insane as you like, so there's that. Let's see, I use a program called Reduce Memory because I get many issues where whenever I use Unity and I do VRM conversions, my Unity tends to crash a lot, so Reduce Memory is a great way for me to, like, not crash a frick ton. So I'll say that. And then the other thing as well, I use DS for Windows if you ever plan on doing gamepad tracking and stuff, or just playing a gamepad on your PC. I use DualShock, so that's kind of the reason why I have this. Xbox should work already with your PC if it's Windows, but I use DS for Windows because I have DualShock, so, you know, you can get that program. I use a program called SteelSeries, which I can go ahead and open up SteelSeries right here. This is the program I use in order to make sure that my microphone don't sound like garbage. So here it is, kind of messy, but I have microphone here, and it has my equalizer, cancellation for the noise, and noise reduction, all that other good stuff. So if I go to my microphone here and I switch over to this, you are going to hear a very bad quality of my microphone because it's literally default. You hear my AC, you literally hear me slapping on my keyboard right now. Well, actually that's a cushion of my keyboard. But you hear all that. But when I switch it back to microphone here, you can hear it's perfectly fine. So that's pretty much kind of like the makeup of my microphone, because a lot of people kept complaining to me in the past again, I don't blame them at all, because, I mean, if you really want to listen to a long tutorial, you don't want to hear a grainy sound. But the way that people were commenting were kind of rude. They could have said a little nicer, but either way, I pretty much found, I use SteelSeries in order to ensure that my microphone sound as crisp as possible, so that way for all tutorials, you don't get a weird, ugly, graining sound, and that it sounds nice and smooth, so that way your tutorial experience will be very high quality. It's okay yeah, but there's that. And obviously I use Malwarebytes as my antivirus program. I have Discord here and stuff. Yeah, and I have Maya, but I only use Maya for, like, personal projects, though, and stuff, so, yeah. And, I mean, you literally saw my Stream Deck. That's pretty much all the programs that I use on a daily basis. Whatever was on that Stream Deck was the stuff I use on a daily basis, but, yeah. But, either way, though, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over, to main screen here. So, main screen is just kind of like, if I want to have, like, a wide background and stuff for... Let's say if I want to make sure that people see my screen a lot better for certain stuff, then I have main screen that kind of shows the screen a lot bigger. I have BRB screen. So BRB screen here, this is BRB, again, animation created in Blender, all done with CapCut thanks to Fizzy and stuff. Same thing as the BRB, and then end screen. The end screen right here, again, same thing pretty much, all CapCut. And as you can see, there's a little credits thing that is all done with Lumia. It just kind of has that scrolling text, so there you go, bada bing, bada boom. And then, hold up, I'm just like turning off the microphone 1 second. And yeah, and then I have a shout out screen, which at the end of the stream I will you'll see it, but pretty much though I just press a button on my Stream Deck to trigger the shout out screen, and then it'll switch over to the end screen. Now I have these two over here, which are kind of like the behind scenes. So record is mainly like if I want to record simple videos on Twitter, I have that, but if I want to record tutorials, I have a specific scene for that. And then birthday alert is for the birthday alert for Twitch. So if it's someone's birthday, it will play a nice little thing there. And yeah. But we're not done. That was literally just my OBS setup. We also got the Warudo thing to talk about. So I'm gonna go ahead and hide the display capture here. We're gonna switch over to main overlay 2. You guys think I was done? Oh no, we're not done. Also, for the love of God, can I please fix my goddamn compressor thing? Like, seriously, what's up? Like, what's up with that? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I should probably just not have touched the music thing, because now it's, like, all jacked up, honestly. I could just turn it off. Hold up. So, advanced scene switcher. I'll turn off the compressor and just have it like that. And... Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'll just keep those off for now until I fix it, because now it's all broken because I touched it. You're not supposed to touch as much, otherwise it'll just break, but too bad, I guess. Anyways, so, Warudo cams, my free camera. I'm gonna show you all my entire Warudo setup now, so stay again. You wanted to hear my setup? I'm giving you every little detail about my setup, so listen up and take the notes. So we're going into my Warudo setup before I talk to you guys about my IRL setup. And I'm not showing pictures of my IRL setup. I don't want to get doxxed here. But I will at least give you guys some information regarding the IRL stuff that I have. Meaning we're going to take a tour of my storefront. But either way though, I'm going to go ahead real quickly. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. Let's see, okay, hold up a second. Extras. So I have my screen toggle here, and then I'm gonna have a room so that way you guys can feel a bit cozy when I'm talking about all this crazy stuff. Alright, so here you go. We're gonna talk about my Warudo setup. Every single one of y'all take the darn notes. So, I am on Warudo Pro. In order for you to get Warudo Pro, you have to pay Tiger. You can email Tiger at, what's the email? info@warudo.app. Email that and ask Tiger for Warudo Pro and you'll have to pay for it. Tiger is very budget friendly, so if you are on a budget or anything like that, talk to Tiger. Work something out regarding that if you want Warudo Pro. Now, as for the shader I use, this is Nilotoon. It is a universal rendering pipeline shader. It is not the built-in rendering pipeline for Unity. In case you don't know, VRChat, VNyan, and VCFace, for example, and many Vtuber programs primarily use built-in render pipeline. There's no problem using it, because honestly, for the most part, most people use built-in rendering pipeline, despite Unity failing so hardly on universal rendering pipeline. So I only see that the only use case for universal rendering pipeline is depending on what game you're trying to develop, or if you literally just want Nilotoon for your VTuber set because of how pretty it looks with certain lighting conditions. I won't really be talking about Nilotoon though, due to the fact that, well, I mean, I could talk about some things of what Nilotoon has, but I can't show you guys the UI or else I'll get into some legal issues, which is why I'll never make a Nilotoon tutorial unless I got consent from Colin about it. Even then, based on the rules, I can't talk to you guys about the UI of Nilotoon, so we'll have to leave it at that. Anyways, here I have a character asset. This is where I can have my character. I have my motion capture, which is set to face motion 3D. I'll actually talk about this a little bit, but I have motion capture here. I have my expressions. Here are all the expressions that my character has. I've manually set these up. And then, is that the spelling? No, that's not the spelling. Here, one second. I'll send you the thing. 1 second. So, there is a light version of Nilotoon, but it's not perfect. They made it kind of less perfect for a reason. Alright, I finished a 3D model for a big 3D print. A fan sculpted made of Lara Croft. Super stoked. Have a good stream. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, and thank you again for showing up on the chat. I very much appreciate it. Hope the 3D printing does wonders for you, though. But yeah, but either way, though, back to what I was saying. That's Nilotoon, the light version. That's the publicly available one that you could use to learn the shader. Otherwise, though, if you want the full version that looks higher quality, you're gonna have to pay a hefty price for it. But you could talk to Colin regarding budget and all that, so feel free to talk to him by emailing Colin. Read, the GitHub should pretty much explain like how you can contact them about it. But again, yeah. Either way, though, I have my animation here, so I have a generic idle animation, no breathing or swaying, but you could add that if you want, because I hand animate my stuff. Why do I have a left upper arm offset? Get rid of that. And then have all these things. There's a look at, I don't use this at all. Body IK, I do use a left IK and right IK. I have a tutorial that, excuse me. I have a tutorial that explains how I do the IK though, so you can look up that tutorial. Ragdoll, I don't use it because I use a node to activate this. Meshes, and then I have a hotkey to reset magical cloth whenever my physics go wonky, so I have that. Then I have my cameras. This is my primary camera that I use to stream with for my normal overlay. But then I have my selfie camera for when I'm going to do a selfie thing. So let me go ahead and switchly hit a hotkey for the selfie camera. I will eventually make this into a tutorial. Remember, these will become tutorials. Oh yeah, that's right. The arm is kind of broken. I see. Okay, so I see. So my selfie camera's broken. Great. The IK is broken, so I'll have to fix that later. That's kind of embarrassing. But yeah, I have a selfie camera, but it's broken. Either way, though, let me switch back to the free cam right here. Free cam. There you go. All right, back here. Sorry about that, because I just realized the camera was like derpish. Either way, have directional camera. I have my environment. You can, again, I made tutorials about how to load an environment right here. So there's that. Is the music still doing the thing? Okay, no, it's kind of fine. Maybe a little too quiet. Oh, nope, never mind. It wants to be a behind. Got it. Got it. Okay, so due to camera movement, no, I'll talk to you about the camera movement. So, actually, why did, oh yeah, that's right. Why didn't I go inside the settings? Remember, I have 66 tutorials on Warudo and Vina, so I recommend checking every little detail on it. I can't hear the music. Yeah, I know, it's broken, because again, when I touch the advanced scene switcher, the music is just completely broken. Oops. Okay, I'm just gonna turn off the music, it's broken. Like, it's just straight up broken, so you guys are gonna have to deal without music until I fix that. Yeah. It's alright, just get the knowledge, music's broken until I fix it. I kind of figured that was going to happen because, again, this is why I don't really go over my sub, because I will accidentally press on something I shouldn't have pressed, and then boom, it just breaks. Anyways, though, camera, pretty much your main properties. You have your controls here. Orbit allows you to have that follow camera ability, so if you want that follow camera look, have orbit character. If you don't want the camera to follow your character, set it to free look. Oh, shoot, that's right. Oh, wait. What the frick? Wait, 1 second. Are you kidding me? Now I also... Okay, so, alright. I ended up breaking now my main camera. Great job. Okay, never mind. I fixed it. Okay. We gotta stop breaking Kana setup. No more breaking Kana setup, please. Anyway, though. Back to what I was saying. So, free look allows you to do WASD for the controls, Q and E to move up and down, but it doesn't allow the following if you prefer this but still control your camera. None is good if you want your camera to stay in one place, don't move it at all, but have hotkeys to change the camera movement. Pretty nice on that. You have orbit camera for the camera follow, you can set up the control sensitivity and then the character. Then you have the field of view so you can change like how close or flat and how far or perspective he is. So there's that. You can change transparent, rendered characters, render props, render environment if you don't want things to render and have more fine-tuned control. You can set up the, I should pretty much use the freaking, yeah, this one here so you can kind of see it better. You can set up the transparent background for URP users. If you're using Nilotune, it's not going to work well with the transparent background, sadly. So if you use transparent background only, it will be pretty limited. I mean, at least you have a pretty rim light, I'll give you that. But otherwise, though, you know, if you're going to have an environment all the time, Nilotune's pretty nice for that. You have chroma key if you want to have that, I guess, if you prefer. Blah, 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 that. You can mess with the clipping thing if you see some clipping with when you zoom in and out. You can orthographic, but I don't recommend this. Like, it's still nice for a flat view, but only if you're never ever going to use an environment, because otherwise it will look really stupid with environments and stuff. But also, it does break whenever something's, like, getting launched at you, so if you're not going to be using redeems at all, you could have this, but otherwise, I personally just prefer making the field of view here just very low. The output is not, I don't use it, but you could set it to, like, different outputs. It's nice if you're going to do some very specific collab stuff, like NDI, spout capture, virtual camera output. And then you have also take a screenshot as well, so if you want to take screenshots of your Warudo, say cheese, like that, you can have a screenshot, you can open screenshot folder here. You can also have handheld movement if you want something a little bit more cinematography-like, but again, I don't do it for normal streams, though. It's nice if you're going to do, like, some video production stuff. Then the next thing that I have here, we're going to be here forever. I have eye facial mocap. Well, actually, the background here is just to toggle my background thing. So if I'm using, like, my non-free camera and I'm doing, like, virtual, you know, my VTuber calls and stuff, I do have the background. It's literally just the screen prop. Literally just that. So just remember that it's just a screen prop. It's just a plain mesh. You could literally just make a plain prop. That's about it. Where's the hydrate redeem? Hold up a second. You're getting way too ahead of me. We're not even close to being done! We have a lot more to go. And not to mention, these are tutorials I will be making. But, either way though, I have a collider floor. We're gonna go over every little redeem I have in Warudo. I already went through the streamer bot redeems, but we'll go over the actual redeems. Again, hold your horses. You will be able to see the godsend blueprints in a little bit. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so collider floor allows me to be able to make sure that when I get yeeted, my character doesn't go into infinity. I made my own collider floor, but you can also download one from the discovery tab. Ugh. iFacial mocap is pretty much the receiver I use. I actually use Face Motion 3D for my face tracking. You may be wondering, why do you use Face Motion 3D? Well, it's because it's the updated version of iFacial mocap, and I just like using update programs. So there's that, but you could just use iFacial mocap. You have different variety of different tracking solutions you could use. You could use OpenCFace, Media Pipe Tracker, iFacial mocap, Real Live. You can use VR tracking if you're on the beta version, but eventually will come to the stable version of Warudo. So there's native VR tracking, there's VMC tracking, Mokopi tracking, Rococo, XN, Verdin, Nodum, which is otherwise known as Perception Neuron, Leap Motion, there's Motion Builder for those advanced stuff. These are Warudo Pro exclusive though. There's Chingmu, which is kind of like OptiTrack but from a different place. There's also OptiTrack itself, then Vtube Studio if you have the plugin for that. If you're wondering about Stretch Sense, you'll have to do that via VMC, so there is that. And then I have all my iFacial mocap settings right here. So I have my character, there's my port number, I have a calibrate button if I want to change the stuff. I have configure mapping. I went through how you use this in tutorials already. Just Google my Warudo. I can literally link to you my... Well, it's because you're talking, so drink. No, I'm not gonna drink I'm not drinking water. I'm refusing. I'm gonna keep talking. Anyway, though. So, I haven't used Warudo in such a long time now I may have to go back. Thanks. No problem. So, you have head movement, maximal. I already pretty much in my tutorial, because there's so much information regarding this, you can literally just look up my Warudo tutorial on how to use the tracking here. It literally goes over it. As for pendulum, I don't use... The arm pendulum is a node that has... A lot of people have actually made the node. You can check my website on who made what. It started with Feline, then it started with Gilly, then Tiger, then me, then Zero, then back to me. My arm sway graph is very specific. But I have the lean so I can be able to lean forward, but I think I kind of broke it, I guess. But I do have jiggle eyes and all that. I literally made a tutorial on how to use pendulum physics, so you can look up that tutorial. But otherwise, all these are already a tutorial to explain. I even made a tutorial regarding the lean, like how to get body lean. So just look up that tutorial. There's that. Leap motion, I have leap motion. I use a chest mount solution where I bought my my neck mount. I have a neck mount, not a chest mount. It's registered as chest mount, but I'm actually using a neck mount. So in case you're wondering, a lot of people have been asking me this, how do you have good hand tracking? It's a neck mount. I bought my neck mount from Reload Night, the one who I commissioned. They physically 3D printed me my mount and made sure to... You know, they printed it because I have a very, I like how they made the mounts. I also originally commissioned them for a V1 mount, but I have a V2 leap motion. So I use V2. I've never touched a 3DI or a stereo leap motion, but note that a stereo and a 3DI leap motion are the same thing. The only difference is that the stereo IR170 is for developers, those who work with coding for the leap motion or integrating it into programs. Otherwise, the 3DI is the better version of the stereo because it has a heatsink and an actual skin, so it's much nicer for consumers. So there's that. But I used the V2 because it was more affordable and I just wanted to give it a try due to the hype that it had. And I overall liked the tracking due to its range. And at first it looked kind of shaky, but otherwise though I got used to it and I have pretty good hand tracking. So neck mount, this is exactly where it's placed IRL in conjunction to my body. So this is where my neck mount is. This is where my hands are. You can literally see side view wise. This is my hand. It is pretty much exactly how it is IRL. So if you're wondering how to do this, copy this exact mounting and hand movement. If I put my hands on my lap, it doesn't track. If I put my hands all the way up in the air, it doesn't track. On the sides, no. Stay in the camera. Occlusion matters. So there's that. Keep that in mind for the leap motion. Anyways, Rococo. I have a Rococo mocap suit IRL. I have the V2 version of the mocap suit, including the gloves. I have a chest mount solution from Rococo. I also have the head rig of Rococo. I also have, actually we could probably, yeah, I mean, since we're kind of in the topic of mocap, I could probably just talk about my IRL mocap solutions. So, yeah, IRL, I have a Rococo mocap suit, is a V2 version. I also have the gloves. I also have the chest mount, like I mentioned, and I have the head rig, thanks to Rococo gifting it to me. So I have the head rig, which I honestly prefer over the Verdant mocap helmet that I have. So I have a Verdant mocap helmet for more intense mocap. I also have, for my, if I don't want to wear the mocap suit and I want something like, like more accurate but lightweight, I use Slime VR trackers as my arm tracking. But as for my finger tracking, I use Stretch Sense. So Stretch Sense is my finger tracking, and then Slime VR tracks my wrist, my elbows, and my upper arm. I have that solution. I did not buy it, like I originally bought it for lower leg only tracking, but now I bought it just for the for the upper arm only. So down the line, I will buy more Slime VR trackers, but that's gonna be a while because, well, I don't got the money to spend on that right now. And plus, I really wanna buy like a lot of trackers. So either way, I have an iPhone 13. I used to own an iPhone X, but I went to iPhone 13 due to the processing chip. My phone is a Samsung A14. My Stream Deck is the XL version. My monitor is the LG monitor thingy, whatever the frick it is. I have two web cameras, an Elgato web camera, and then a 19, I don't know, some brand I don't know. I have two of the same web cameras because I tested for Cyan Puppets before and I needed two of the same cameras, which Cyan Puppets, I think they're having a free version upcoming very soon, so I look forward to that. The light I use is a Amazon light. I made a tutorial regarding how I do my face tracking stuff, so you can look at that tutorial and it pretty much explains to you what light am I using for my face tracking. I also, again, NZXT PC custom built. The microphone I use is an AT2040 microphone, so it's a dynamic microphone. I use the Scarlett for whatever the frick is called, Gen 3 audio interface, and some random cable I got from Amazon that my friend recommended me. The, again, drawing tablet I have is the Bosto, and then, what else do I have? Yeah, and then the heart monitor I have is the heart monitor I have for my VTubing stuff is the Cuspo heart rate monitor. You can literally look it up for Pulsoid. I'll recommend it to you anyways. And then the phone mount I use is the one that has a fan on it. You can look it up on Amazon. It's the one most VTubers are recommending. So if you want something with a built-in cooling, I use that phone mount. Which, speaking of which, my phone mount is on the left side of me. So on my character's left side here, that's where my phone is mounted. But this is like my IRL because, again, my tracking is mirrored. So my actual iPhone mount is positioned vertically, it used to been horizontally before, but it's placed vertically, so that way my face tracking works pretty well. And I am wearing glasses, so keep that in mind. You know, it does work fine. It's an iPhone. And I just have some random keyboard and ergonomic mouse because I like ergonomic stuff. And yeah, so have you heard of Retract Technology Axis as an IMU? I heard of the Axis trackers, yes. I've heard about it, but I don't plan on. I heard it's an IMU haptic. Yeah, it's the Axis trackers. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier that I'm aware about that. And they are early development though, but they are pretty nice, especially, yeah, if you want the haptic feedback though. I still like Slime VR though, but even then, for those who want an immersive experience with VR chat, then yeah, I'd recommend the Axis trackers. Anyway though, VMC, I use VMC for VTS Pog. I will show you how the nodes look like, every little one, so you can copy and paste every little thing to have the exact setup that I have. So keep that in mind. And again, also, as I mentioned too, I will, here, I should probably link the storefront again. Storefront Throne. There you go. So, as a reminder, I have a storefront, so if you want to know every IRL thing that I have bought for my VTubing setup, then it's right there. It tells you what microphone I have, what headphone I have, the Bluetooth adapter I have, the stuff I use for my Quest, which I use the Bobo thing and stuff, like the mount and all that. I have a Quest 2. I also have a CV1 Quest, or CV1 Rift that I kind of have as a backup thing. So yeah. And then I have multiple phone mounts as well, but I only use the one that, I only use the one that has the fan, which is the only one in there. So yeah, just a reminder, there is a storefront if you want to know more about my IRL stuff. As for the specs that I own, I have 32 gigs of RAM. I have an AMD Ryzen 5000. Oh, AMD Ryzen 9 5000. Wait, hold up. What? Oh my god, I literally have to look up like what Kana's computer specs are. Holy heck, hold up a second. Hold up a second! And we're still not done talking about my entire setup though. I'm giving you every little detail of what I own. Every little detail before I can even actually convert some stuff for the workshop. Every little detail. Which, yes, I will make sure I have a more dedicated video regarding this. I promise you that. Don't worry, don't worry. The Firefox is taking too long, which, yes, that's the browser I use. I use Firefox, OBS as my recording program. Warudo is my VTuber tracking program. Unity is my stuff. I have Unreal Engine. I use Blender 4.0, but I'm going to switch over to 4.1 very soon. I use very specific plugins, though. I don't use the Cat's Blender plugin because it's a huge mess, honestly, and I just use other programs. My Twitch is talking to me. Okay. My computer specs, I have a Windows 10, obviously. I have a 1 terabyte of storage on the base computer, but I eventually upgraded to 12 terabytes, so I have a lot of storage on my PC. I have a RTX 3070. I have 750 watts of power for this thing, and I'm using 32 gigs of RAM, and it's 3200 megahertz for the speed. It's an AMD Ryzen 9 5900X 12-core, 24-thread processor. It's an MSI motherboard, and it's a NDXT computer. I don't know what the heck is the Kraken thing. I think the Kraken thing is referring to my fan or something. I honestly don't remember what that one was. But yeah, that's my PC specs. Now let's continue more on my Warudo setup. So I just want to make sure that stuff is elaborate. So this here is for my VTS Pog, and this one here, I honestly don't. Oh yeah, this is for my. Wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's I honestly don't even know what this is for, honestly, because the VMC receiver. Oh no, this is for Slime VR. This is for Slime VR, and then the one that's 444 VMC receiver, that one's for Xens. So there's that. And again, I have the IKs. I have a toggle, so I have a keyboard thing. Actually, I'm not going to show it. It's broken. But I made a tutorial about how to do the keyboard thing anyways. I have my Nilo tune process. Again, these are Warudo Pro exclusive, though, so do keep that in mind. Warudo Pro exclusive. So, for the extra stuff. I have director camera mode, which will allow me to have automatic camera similar to Shoost. So if you really, really want the automatic camera stuff, oops, wrong camera. I meant this one here. I will have to switch over here. There you go. See? Director camera. It just has like this sort of thing. And it's going to automatically move in like a few seconds. Give it some time to let it do its thing. I'm sounding crazy, aren't I? Yeah, I am very crazy. I apologize. Come on! Chop, chop! Oh, great. I guess my director camera doesn't want to work. Hey, director camera, work! My beloved, work! I guess it doesn't love me anymore. Great job. Give me a moment. I'm looking up. What is it doing? It's not even enabled. The camera's broken. And it's on the first one. So I'm on that one. Director camera is enabled. Why aren't you? Okay, give it a few seconds. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's just taking a while. It's just being... No, it's actually broken. What the frick? It's actually broken. Are you kidding me? Is my entire setup all broken now because I'm touching it? Like I'm actually like going all over the place with it? What? Okay, great. Like great job, Kana. You broke your entire setup. Great job. Yeah, like yeah, it's literally just not working. Here, I'll just use Switcher, honestly. There you go. See? Up. No, it's not working. Okay, great. Okay, director camera mode's broken. I'm fine. I'm not gonna bother, honestly. I'm not gonna bother fixing it. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it, but if I want automatic cameras, there's this, but because the camera's broken, I'm not gonna bother fixing it, honestly. But it is a Warudo Pro exclusive. There's supposed to be a light version that appears for the free version of Warudo, so if you want automatic cameras, that will become a thing, but, you know, just give it some time. Tiger will deliver. I also have my particle props here, so these are my particle props for when I do, like, the toggling of, things like, this, for example. Particles. Because I am a snow angel after all, I have snow powers. Just because I'm a 3D teacher doesn't make me a snow angel. So, there's that. Then I have my hand trail if I want something cool, I guess. Little sparkles. You know, I might as well just keep these on the entire time. Because, something so you can actually look at my hands for once. So, yeah. And then, yeah, so I have, like, plenty of different props here. I even have a mustache here as well, so yeah, I'm not gonna leave the mustache on. But there's that. A couple of these props, like the metal bats here and the head pat, these are for my redeems. I'll show you how they're arranged. But there's that. There's a health bar, which I use the URP version from Feline. I had to get a very specific version. But I made a tutorial on how to use a health bar anyways. Then there's my bird. Then there's a banana suit I have, music player. I have wind if I want to have strong winds or something like that. I have a reactive light setup, which, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot to post a tutorial about that. Oops, that's fine. Or did I? I'm gonna have to, no, I didn't, oh, I must have accidentally deleted it. Great. Okay, I'll make a tutorial about this, but yeah. So there's that, and then I have a screen prop. As you can see, that's how I'm able to show you guys my entire screen. There's a screen prop here. All these food props here are for the food redeem, which will become a tutorial. Please give me some time, I'm begging you. But this will become a tutorial. Plus, you can also download these props already by just looking up food on the Discover tab. You can literally just download it right there. So get it from there. And then, besides all this crazy food stuff here, there's my selfie anchor that doesn't want to work anymore. Wait, yeah, it doesn't want to work anymore. Everything's broken. And then there's Saren, there's a microphone, gamepad, which is my actual prop thing, cameras. I have VMD players, so if I want to play MMD animations, I can, but that is Warudo Pro exclusive. I heard it's going to eventually come to the free version of Warudo, but it is currently beta, as it is kind of messy, but it'll eventually arrive for free users. I have an audio link light. I have a stencil. This is just kind of an experimental thing. I have a drawing tablet toggle, so I can literally just turn this off I hope this doesn't break either. So I have tablet mode here. So, oh, okay, so I see the shaders all broken. That's fine. So right here I have a drawing tablet thing here, so I can be able to draw. This will become a tutorial. I am, yeah, this will be a tutorial. I thought this needed a custom script, but it didn't need a custom script, so it's fine. Well, it does, but it's at least a publicly accessible plugin. I will make a tutorial about it. It's the complex. It's because I can't really explain to you the exact setup. I will have to give you guys the assets so you can use it. But there's a gun here that does that, uses a custom plugin stuff. Again, this will become a tutorial, and you guys will be able to download it and pretty much copy every little thing that I have, because again, they will become tutorials. I just gotta make sure first to export the assets, make sure that they work on a void model, then make sure that once there's that, I make sure I have a proper explanation style, so that way you guys don't get lost due to the complexity of how it's set up. So there's that. Anyway, though, so there's that, because you can see there's a lot of, like, gun-related stuff here. Then I have the chair thing, so if I want to be able to toggle the chair thing here, I can be able to have a chair movement here and stuff. But again, this will become a tutorial for you guys to copy eventually. Everything, again, I'm reminding everything will become a tutorial, I promise you guys, because these are assets that I want to share with you guys, and these are also assets I've been working with Zero Skies on, so that way we can provide these stuff for you guys very soon. So look forward to these cool stuff that you can be able to do, so you can do some crazy stuff. I have VR prop here. This was mainly as a, oh yeah, wait, yeah, that should not be there actually. And then I have these lights here mainly so I can have that very, like, that glowing effect, little aura going on for Nilotune. So that glowing effect, that's a Nilotune thing. So there's that. And then I have the event. I haven't finished setting this up though, but you can check out this plugin. So there's that. Anyways, now we can actually get on the blueprint. Actually, no, we're going to go into my freaking settings. We're gonna go through all these. We have it set to English. I have the editor set on the start. I have spout, NDI, and virtual capture, of course, but I don't enable the controls because of how buggy it is. I have a 1080p when it comes to my setup though, but I have 30 FPS due to the lag issue that Warudo has bring up sometimes. My anti-aliasing is set to very low due to the fact that the anti-aliasing caused some lagging issues, which really annoys me. And then I set to real time so that way I have less lag though, and it just acts nice whenever I click off of some stuff here. There's Steam VR support for Warudo now. I have Roku. I don't use Bilibili, but I do have Twitch. I also have YouTube. There is, of course, Nilotune over here. I don't use Motion Builder. There's Chingmu. There's OptiTrack. There's a Feline Health Bar over there that I do use. The anime parameter Sarah knows is what I use as my plugin. There's a feline flow tools that I do use for my walk movement grafting. I also have the autosaver node as well. I also have a headpad, then I also have the input receivers. I also have only key modifier. Material property accessor nodes, and there's the toggle object properties for whenever I work on some Warudo scene commissions in the future. I also have the external Warudo control thing for fun, the emote spawner thing, the average color for the reactive light stuff, the text nodes, the extra mass. I'm sorry if I'm like trying to like I'm sorry if the camera just keeps on moving. The extra mass nodes over here and all that stuff, the animator trigger, the OBS native trigger stuff here, Streamlabs and Stream Elements, and then now we can be able to get into the freaking blueprints. So over here I have this node here for eye facial mocap only. Here is pretty simple. You can copy these. I'm gonna kind of like zoom in a little closer. Actually, you legit cannot even see that, can you? Okay then. So, okay, because of the fact that the blueprints, you probably want to copy them, I'm gonna switch scenes real quickly. So, let me do that. Let me do screen toggle. Get rid of the transparent thing. I'm gonna be talking for a couple more hours. And this has only been 2 hours. We're not even done. But we're gonna go over here though, and then I'm gonna show you guys why am I still floating like this? There you go. Windows capture is going to be my Warudo editor here. There you go. So you guys are gonna have a better view at my blueprints. Okay, and you're gonna see me like So this is my face only capture because since I use the Rokuko, since I do use Rokuko and stuff, here, actually, yeah, you should be able to see that hopefully. Yeah, so over here, pretty much, this is for my face only capture for when I use a Rokuko mocap suit though. But I also have another blueprint here for my actual face tracking that's happening right now. As for the audio lip sync, I actually use this one. This one was just kind of left there. But I use the OVR lip sync one, which is a plugin I have not made a tutorial on. I'm kind of waiting to see if there's like a proper like way to install it before I make a tutorial about this one though. But you could make one. Again, my tutorials do explain how to do that. I also have the Rokuko blueprint right here, which is there for like the body tracking when I use Rokuko. I have my leap motion tracking here as well, which is a kind of big node here, but again, you can generate them automatically. So there's that. I also even set up these nodes here because I want extra fine-tunedness when it comes to my leap motion with my arm sway. Then I have VMC. This VMC one is mainly for... What is this one actually? What the frick is this? Okay, some random... I think this is for my... Honestly, I don't know what this is for actually. It just kind of exists. So there's that. I have the toggle arm sway, which is pretty much the hotkey I have. So I have toggle arm sway, so I can turn off and on my arm sway anytime I please, like this. There you go. And then over here I have the reactive light, so if I want to have the reactive light, which is unless I launch Roblox, it is kind of broken, so I'm not gonna turn it on, but just know it's supposed to allow it where the screen that I capture will have like the light reacting on my character, but that will be for a tutorial. Then I have my leap motion condition. So if my leap motion is being tracked, it will turn off and on my arm sway automatically. In fact, if you download my Warudo beginner scene file, majority of these nodes I own are already in there. They're just dumbed out, so it's a little bit more easy to understand them, but they do exist. Oh my god, my email. But yeah, but download the Warudo scene file. It is pretty much a dumbed out version of my scene, but also in a way that it can be used by everybody. So download that scene, study from there. And most of this, especially the arm sway, by the way, the exact arm sway I use is in that scene file. You just have to look at that tutorial, download it. You know, it explains how you install it in that tutorial, and just it's all there. Everything that you want is all there. Just set up. Again, with future Warudo updates, sure, it's probably going to change though, but even then, it's still good as a beginner setup until Warudo can eventually become more easier to set up. But either way, I have a mocap toggle node here. So this is where like I toggle all my mocap stuff and their conditions. So if I want to have eye facial mocap and toggle on and off, I can. I can disable my tracking, enable full body tracking, enable my main tracking over here. I also can have it set to like, this is for like the arm sway, yeah, the arm sway, leap motion, other stuff like that. It is just kind of make sure like when I trigger on a certain like mocap solution I want, there's that. Our mocap is because since I like the Slime VR and Stretch Sense solution, I have it where there's this button here that will turn on and off the arm sway along with setting up the regular arm stuff, so that way like... Actually, why is the foot icon? Oh yeah, that's right. I know why that's there. But even then, it's there so I can toggle the like my other alternative arm tracking stuff here. Expressions! I made a tutorial on how to generate your expressions already, but I have mine. All of them are WebSocket because I use the WebSocket plugin for the Stream Deck, but the Stream Deck plugin for Warudo has been fixed, so just use the Stream Deck plugin, don't use whatever the heck I'm doing. So pretty much all of my expressions are all handled here. I'm not going to show you every single expression on my model because that could be its own tutorial. And plus, even then though, I'm gonna be getting a new model anyways, so it's kind of pointless to show my expression when I'm gonna be in the process of making a new model. So yeah, just know there's that. I also use the material accessor, the material nodes here to toggle my glasses. So if I want to toggle my glasses on and off, I can do that. Have sunglasses or photochromatic lenses and stuff. So there is that. Yeah, that's pretty much, you know, That's pretty much like the only reason why I have the freaking material stuff, really fun. The wing animations, you can do this with Pendulum, as I already made a tutorial on how to do that. But with how my wing animations are, they are done just like how I do it with VSF Avatar, but translated for Warudo. So I do use felines, except I made a tutorial about this already as well. Just look up the non-humanoid Warudo tutorial. It literally explains to you how I animate my wings, how do I use these nodes, and same with the material stuff. Like it explains it pretty much. It just really depends on what setup you want. So, you know, all I can say is that I just use animation stuff. I have conditions where, based on a very specific expression, because I'm very picky of how I want my expression to be. I want them to exactly replicate VC face, but for Warudo. So I use these condition things here, which again I have covered in a different tutorial on how about this sort of thing, kind of lightly. But yeah, so, and again, I'll make it into its own dedicated tutorial, but I have a tutorial in existence already that kind of lightly explains like how I do the conditions where if your expression is activated, something will happen. So I'll be sure to do that. Keyboard toggle, if I want to toggle my keyboard on and off, thanks to me having a leap motion here, I can toggle the keyboard on and off with this. As for the main mocap yeet here, this is for whenever I want to get yeeted or something like that, Then I also have here, this is for my full body capture, because I have the IKs, and I'm very particular as how I want my stuff to be, I have to have a dedicated yeet for the full body capture, and then a dedicated yeet for the regular capture and stuff. Animation pose toggles, I already made a tutorial on how to do that already, so you can pretty much look up how to do animation and pose toggles for Warudo. Already made a tutorial about that. Camera toggle, same thing. I already made a tutorial on how to do this too. So I have the director toggle here, and then I have all of my cameras all done here. So I have it for like my main camera, and then I have the one for. These are for my rescaling. So depending on like if Warudo severely lags or something like that, I could change the screen sizes. I use a plugin for that from VSU, and then I have a screenshot node here and stuff like that. So there you go. Now, the fun part is seeing every little redeem I own, and my character froze. Okay, every single redeem that I own, so this is where you guys will see how my redeems are made, like behind the scenes. So this is how the throw stuff node is. Again, you can watch the VOD and see how it's exactly set up, but again, I already made a tutorial on how to do that. You could pretty much literally, I'll tell you right now, just go add asset, go all the way here, go to onboarding assistant, click on the interaction setup, boom, you can literally like set up automatically your first ever redeems, and then you can make your own, or you can use the Warudo beginner scene file that I posted and shared with you guys, because that one pretty much has most of the redeems I own already. So for example, the throw redeem, it doesn't have the health bar though, because again, I didn't want to add too many like custom script stuff there, but I have the confetti there. I should have an explosion node there for you guys. There should be there's like I honestly forgot how many redeems I put in there. I put a chibi one, the growing scale, so you can, who the heck is tagging me on Twitter? Yep. Oh my god, is there a bot again? Twitter bot, get the frick out! Yep, you can. Oh my god, I hate these bots so much. They're just getting like very annoying. Block these bots. Ew. Okay, anyways though, back to what I was saying. So I have my extreme toss, which is pretty much the same thing as my throw, except the only difference is that this one has 100 here. This is how I do my water redeem. I just have a launch liquid at character. This is what you were asking for, by the way. It's literally just that. You can pretty much just slap on the node and that's it. It just launches liquid already. Then I have the spawn sticker, so I can spawn like silly little images at my character. And then I have the slime, which is pretty much you launch at liquid, but the only difference is that the settings are just slightly adjusted to kind of resemble slime, because pretty much just like Vignon, by the way, Vignon has it the slime, but it's pretty much just a zebra liquid but different settings. Warudo has the same thing as well, so again, it's the same thing. You just have to modify settings. Warudo, my Warudo beginner scene file does have a slime redeem. Health bar, this is referring to if the health, if I have to restart the health bar, I have a button that kind of resets it real quickly. And then, and it also has it where if my health bar runs out, it'll automatically, you know, set the health bar back to normal. As for VTS Pog, this is the node that I use. This will become a tutorial, and this will become a downloadable node. I will have to give a big thanks to Feline. They were the ones that came up with this node, though. So do keep that in mind. But yeah, this is the only way you can get VTS Pog pets to work. You'll have the on update here, and then you'll have a VMC receiver. It will translate the VTS Pog blend shape requirements into ones that can be usable for the prop blend shape. And that's how you can get it to work. Background toggle here. This is referring to me like toggling my environments. So I have like a couple environments I download from the Discover tab, and I can toggle the environments whenever I please, I guess. That's about it. Contact system. This is the more insane, one of the more insane nodes. This is the reason. When I make the food redeem Warudo tutorial, you guys are not getting this exact node. You're getting a more simplified one, because Jesus Christ, this is a lot. But that's how I was able to get the food one. So if I type in feed or something like that, or the food. Yeah.
Mama Kana, take a moment to eat food.
Yeah, so I have a food that appears on my hand. That's contact nodes. So that's how I'm able to do that. Again, that will become a tutorial, but you can also download the food props that I've had. But again, I will show you guys how to set this up eventually. Why is that one? Oh, great. There's a missing prop here. Okay, I'll have to fix this some other time. Whatever. But either way, I also have this small little node right here that if I put my hands together like this, I can have like a little sparkle appear on my hand. So I have like a cute little sparkle thing. I will tutorial. Reactive lights, again, I don't want to break that honestly, as I've already broken a lot of stuff here. Grow and shrink redeems. This is already included in my Warudo beginner scene file. This is where you can be able to access these redeems, such as making your head giant. The rose does not follow my head, sadly. But there's that one. I also have one for Chibi Kana. And then I have mine's bigger. The node's bigger because of the fact that my birds don't really grow. Because again, props sadly don't scale with your avatar, which is kind of a shame. I think you could probably utilize the anchor or something like that. I don't know. But even then, like, I could look into that. But even then, my point is that I need, like, the extra control so my birds can, like, grow with me. So, yeah. And then I have this one where it's, like, Balloon Brain, where if you press it multiple times, it'll make your head explode and stuff. That one I might end up yeeting this node out because I want to change it for something else, like tossing an ice cube in my face. So, there's that. Prop redeemed is referring to the fact, like, you know, you can either have, like, snow, or you can head pat the Kana, or you can have me with a mustache, me as a banana, MLG glasses. What the frick is this supposed to be? Oh yeah, that's right, it's supposed to toggle my glasses on and off. Yeah, and yeah, there's that. That's pretty much like simple prop redeems, very basic. Spin redeems is if I want to spin, because why not? Like, why wouldn't you want to spin? So there's that. I have a soft one, and then I have a more intense one. So I'll just like, again, you can get these. These are in the Warudo beginner scene file, so keep that in mind. Party redeems is referring to the fact of my confetti, so I can toss confetti at myself like that. And then over here, the bonk. This is based off of prop. I am not really a fan of how this bonk is, to be honest. I don't really like the setup. It's kind of tedious. It's not bad. It's just I don't like it. So, yeah. And the metal bat just doesn't want to show up anymore. Wow, great. Wow, great job, Kana. Yep. Yeah. That one's hand animated, but I don't like how I set it up, to be honest. I'll see if I can make a tutorial on that, or see if I can find like some way to make it easy. Cause it's like, because the bonk is like animated. Like I had to animate and stuff, and I don't know if I want to explain the animation process and all that for you guys. Like, because I want to keep it simple, but I mean, I could though if I can't find another solution, like a better solution regarding the bonk redeem, then I'll just explain the setup, even though I'm not gonna like it because of how it is. But we'll try. We'll try our best. My pulsoid nodes are right here. These are my arm sway. Again, you can download this arm sway in the beginner scenes file. It has everything you need. So that's the arm sway. That's how I can do my arm jiggle, and very precisely too, because this is how I'm able to replicate my Vignon arm sway. It's exactly this node here. It's a perfect replica. Truck redeem, if I want to toss a truck at myself, I have this. Pretty nice. Piano redeem is if I want to like crush my head or something like that, like this. I will be sharing the piano prop with you guys, so I need to change the shader of it, but I will be giving out this piano prop. It's from Booth anyway, so you guys will be getting this one. I posted a different piano prop on the Discovery tab, but I will be giving you the grand piano one because I know some people probably want that, so not to worry. And then there's a snowball one here if someone wants to toss a snowball at me. There's a win redeem here. There's a box redeem if someone wants to toss a box at me. Literally, it's a throw prop redeem. Selfie camera's broken now, which is kind of a shame. Explosion, apparently... Oh yeah, that's right. So the way my explosion works, a lot of people really like this. I don't know why, but it's pretty much StreamerBot has to trigger two of them. So there's two WebSockets. There's a Yeet WebSocket, and then there's the Explosion WebSocket. StreamerBot will trigger both of them at the same time, and it'll do the explosion. But for this setup, no, it's because since of how my mocap system is with the IKs and stuff, I have to have like a very specific way of the yeeting. So I have StreamerBot kind of controlling it because, yeah. Also, I don't want to duplicate over and over again. That's just very inconvenient when I could just use it once. So yeah. Karaoke pose is pretty much if I want to do karaoke or something like that. I guess I could just do this and I have that. My Warudo beginner scene file has this, but I guess some people have been having issues regarding the karaoke pose, so I'll make a dedicated tutorial regarding the posing here. Like, again, everything in the Warudo beginner scene file will become its own individual tutorial, but it's kind of like because of how many tutorials I'm gonna have to make. Yeah, as you probably literally heard me multiple times kept constantly saying this will be a tutorial because there's so many things I have to make tutorials about. So because of that, that's why I made the beginner scene file, because since it's gonna take a while for me to make every little scene, every little part into a tutorial, not to mention because of the demand for written tutorials, and I can't hire someone to do all that because that's going to be very expensive. Because of that, that's why I made a Warudo beginner scene files to kind of like hold other people to use that scene file until I can make individual tutorials for, yeah, that. The arm sway IK function is just for like triggering stuff to kind of like do the thing. I have like a light version of this on the Warudo scene file. Gamepad, this doesn't really work with my actual gamepads though, sadly. It just kind of has a pose. Let me just trigger it here. Yeah, it just has this pose thing. I'm trying to figure out how to get that one plugin for the gamepad to work, but the thing is that, yeah, it's just, yeah, I just never get it to work, sadly. So, yeah. Then I have my steppies. So if I want to have like my live 2D like steppies, which I'll do this. So right here, if I move far to the right, I have those steppies. Gilly's the one who made this, so you could definitely check out their node. I may make a tutorial about this, about Gilly's node, so people can be aware about it. So there's that. And then I have the Kamak shaped keys, which this one requires a custom node made by Zero. So if you use a Kamak plugin, or if you used it before, it allows like it's kind of like helps like enhance like that sort of anime feel to your model. But because this requires a custom script, I can't make a tutorial about this yet until Zero releases this node to the workshop, which I'll be waiting on. They're very busy with some projects, so patience, that's all I can say. But when they do release it, it will become a tutorial, so keep an eye out for that. It's the same thing with the movement graph. This will become a tutorial when the node gets released. So there's that. I have a VMD node here, but I keep it off though because it'll break stuff. Audio link, I have that if I want like the audio to, or the light to react to audio and stuff. Will become a tutorial eventually. Oh great, oh great, the freaking things are broken. Oh, I'll fix it later. I'll fix this later. Let's see. So then I have these are my toggles here pretty much. It'll toggle the blueprint, so that's kind of like whatever. This one is for Magic Claw. Again, more toggles here. I need to like have like a controller, like a dedicated controller area, but ah well. Then I have the screen toggle here, so screen toggle to toggle screen, image to texture. This is for the stencil prop. This is again a script that Zero Skies made, not the material node, the just the overall like or yeah, just this one here. Not, this one's fine. Or wait, yeah. So we have this one. This one is a Zero Skies little script. So there's that. I'm sure Zero will be releasing this script for the workshop eventually when they figure it out. Although they know how to upload to the workshop, it's just when they're ready, they will do that. Tablet tracking, this is the entire node for it though, but it does require the use of the anchors, which again I will be making the tutorial about, and you guys will have access to this. You won't get this part up here, this is like very specific to myself, but this is mainly what you have to worry about. This will be released. And it does require a custom plugin to the mouse node, so there's that. Same thing with this one. This is like simple mouse tracking, so if you want to have your character where if you don't have any camera at all and you just simply want to use your mouse for your actual mouse for tracking, there's this workflow for it. It doesn't work with tracking. It's kind of like its own thing. We'll see. Then there's the actual audio link here. Wait, actually, wait. Oh, wait. Okay, no, this, oh, I accidentally kept the old audio link. This is, okay, this is bad. Don't look at this one. This one's bad. This one's the correct version. This one's the good stuff. This one will be a tutorial as this node has been released though, so yay. But yeah, that's how the node looks like. Then you have the gun pose here. These are extra custom stuff, but there is the actual one here. Then you have the movement one. This one's the one that a lot of people really want, but I can't make a tutorial until the node gets released by Zero. I don't want to rush them again because they are really busy. They told me like how busy it was, so like how busy they are. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on a world real quickly for you. It's gonna be a bit weird. Excuse me for 1 second. Yeah, so let me go on free camera. Or actually, no, don't go on free camera. Or yeah, I mean yeah, you can go on free camera just to like quickly show it. But otherwise, I don't want to do like the crazy ones. It will mess the thing up. So I have a button here that will trigger on the movement. So all I have to do is just press on movement here. And it doesn't want to work. Great job, Kana. Oh wait, never mind. I fricked up. I'm stupid. Yeah, so here's this, and then you just toggle the movement that I want, and I can be able to move around in my environment. Because I'm on the free look camera, it's not nice, but I can, of course, run. It's not perfect. Again, it's not really like super perfect due to the fact that Warudo doesn't have a proper way to do like blend trees. Oh, like you could do blend trees on a specific avatar, but because this node is supposed to go for public, for the public, we because of that, what was it? Yeah, because of that, we can't be able to use blend trees, and we had to use boolean. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There you go, back to normal. Let me go ahead and disable my world, and then have the my wrong thing. wrong camera, and then there's that. There's also, yeah, there's a swim graph too, but again, that will be when the tutorial actually gets released. I will explain how to do that. And then there's a chair constraint I showed earlier of how you can have your... Why is this long? Okay. Wait, why are these duplicate? What is this? What the frick? Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, so this is literally the only node that you need, pretty much. It's just... just this is the main core node. These are just kind of extra toggles, and for, again, because of my setup, and then these are for the, to kind of restrain my, oh yeah, because of how the tracking is with my setup. Okay, because I'm very picky. Then I have the text throwable, where if somebody were to subscribe and have a message, their text will freaking slap my face. Then I have the autosave hotkey as well, so I can toggle it on and off. And then I have a rainbow node that's kind of like, these gets into experimental. This is kind of experimental. Will become a tutorial though. But I think they might end up doing an update on this though, but I don't know. And then I have my Slime VR hands, which is from a VMC, and then Stretch Sense via VMC. And then, of course, I have published items as well. So you can download some props here if you want. So you can use these. You don't have to credit me. Just, yeah, you can. I mean, you just credit the person I converted the prop from. You can see in the like original model here. It'll show you like where it came from. Also, especially if you are like, you know, if you really want to customize it to your taste, it shows you the original thing. So you just, you know, pick like what you want. You can get from here, or you can download from here and all that other stuff. Like SLM has a lot of cool stuff, and then there's plugins here. I pretty much, like, for my case, due to like how, you know, because eventually, due to how like a lot of people have been asking me for like help on Warudo scene setup, I plan on eventually doing Warudo scene commissions. So that way, if you don't want to spend so much time on doing the scene, you could just pay me to do it. I'm not gonna be kind of cheap on it though. Well, because again, I've been told many times by my parents, and also even like my 3D friends, I need to stop undercharging myself. So I'm just giving a heads up warning. I'm not gonna be too cheap about the Warudo scene, but I'm not gonna be overly expensive either. I'll still have my heart, but even then, I can't really undercharge myself like I used to. So just keep that in mind. But otherwise, though, that is my entire setup. And I'm not going to be showing my model setup though, because first of all, I can't even show you the Nilotune setup where my model is at, so I can't really show you the animation and other stuff. Even if, I mean, I could duplicate from like my VSF avatar set, but even then, it's very, very specific to my model, and I'm not even sure. Like, I already made tutorials regarding like how I do my wing animation, anyways, like, and stuff. Shader tutorials, obviously, like Lil 2 and Poyomi. No, I haven't made shader tutorials on that yet. I'm not really much of a shader nerd, to be honest. So, but that is my entire explanation of my entire VTuber setup. Any questions? No questions? And I broke my entire setup. So, I hope y'all learned something. I will eventually make an, like, I know there's gonna be this stream, to be honest, but I will probably make a more dedicated tutorial regarding like how do I do my tutorials, how do I do my VTuber setup, the mocap, like more information about the mocap solutions. But again, that's gonna be so many tutorials, and I do side commissions as well, which kind of holds up some time. And again, the new written tutorial project, it's gonna take a lot out of me. So yeah. But either way, though, I hope that answers all the questions, though. Can I now get into my Unity? And we can do some quick conversions. That was a 2-hour explanation, so at least I have an idea that for, if I do a video like that, it will be probably 2 hours. Maybe less if I kind of like chomp them all down and stuff. So, yeah, but otherwise, oh yeah, by the way, again, DualShock gamepad, it's a camouflage design gamepad thingy. So, yeah. Now I can drink some water. Mm-mm-mm. Ah, alright. There you go. There you go. Now, let's actually fix my setup, because I literally broke my, like, setup thing. So let me, like, restart Warudo real quickly, close all my stuff here, and quickly fix my issue before they become more permanent. So give me, like, 1 moment. The Kana will return in the moment. Just, Kana breaks her stuff too often. Don't be Kana. Don't be a Kana. Be the best sandwich you can be. Let me see, so... Where's Warudo? Found it. Okay. Also, I think the playlist, I think I know why it's broken, because I think on the start screen, it has the microphone active, so let me quickly turn that off. Hold up. Yeah, it was active. Oh, I'm sorry. White screen. Shield your eyes. Because Warudo's loading. Okay, okay. So, no, it still does the thing, though. Let me see. Automatic scene thing. Enable the compressor. So, yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing it. Unless there's another scene that has it. Let me cheat. 1 second, BRB screen. Yeah, it's definitely, I don't know which is like causing it to break. So give me 1 moment. Yeah, hold up. Yeah, just all brokenness and everything like that. Hello, hello, hello. Test, 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 test. Yeah, yeah, so let me check the music filter for this though. But yeah, so it seems like my Warudo's loading up again. Somewhat. Come on, Warudo, please work. We are debugging my stuff right now because I broke everything. I broke my everything. I broke my kneecaps. Okay, well, Kana's back though. Alright. Kana's normal again. Let me switch over here. And then, there you go. So, I think my music is normal. Let me just see if... Yeah, because it was on the start screen. So let me see. Music playlist, filters. Okay, so it looks like it is fixed now because the compressor is not activating. Okay. And then over here, it's not activating either because the compressor is supposed to be off. So, okay, I fixed I fixed the issue with the... Okay, so I fixed my issue with that. Let me also go ahead real quickly and delete that extra note I had in my setup. That I said that it was, like, outdated. Yeah, so this one, I don't need this one. And then there was this thing here that I want to get rid of. There you go. And yeah, there's other stuff I do have to, like, go back and probably, like, do some fixer-upper stuff like that. But it's all good, though. But either way. Yeah, I fixed all my stuff. Somewhat. I'm supposed to go back to Warudo and fix that. But that's gonna take hours. So let me go ahead real quickly. Check Discord. Discord's fine. And let me quickly yeet out my emails real fast. And then I'm gonna convert some animation stuff for you guys. So you guys can have some stuff because this was supposed to be a stream. This was supposed to be a stream regarding animation conversion, but it's alright. It's alright though. I do hope at least like you guys learned something about my setup though. Hopefully it brought you some like inspiration regarding like what I use. Yeah, okay, back with food. Wait, did you heard everything I said? Cause I literally just finished my entire Warudo explanation. I went over every little graph. I went over all my assets. I even explained my discovery tab thing. I learned a lot, yes. Hopefully, yeah, like, hopefully that answered every little question you had, by the way, because I wanted to make sure, because, you know, based on the questions you were asking, I think going over my entire sub, it literally elaborate every little thing. So, yeah. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. So hopefully, like, you know, if you're ever wondering what does Kana uses, you can pretty much go back. You can pretty much just go back into VOD and all that. But I'll eventually like make like individual, not like tutorials per se, but more of like a Q&A sort of video stuff where like for people who are very curious about like, okay, what Blender add-ons do you use, Kana? How do you make your model? Who's the person in charge of your shaders? Who's the artist? And other stuff. Yeah. So pretty much I will make individual I'll say they're lecture videos. like, I'll make individual lecture videos regarding that, but yeah. But I also gotta make sure to add caption support to them, though, like proper captions. So, yeah. Anyway, so let's go ahead and actually. First things foremost, though, I do need to work
Oh
on
my
the
God.
clients.
A new message.
Wallace, how you doing? How are you doing? One of my Snowflake members using the new bird emote. I honestly like that emote, not gonna lie. He's so cute! My little son. Yeah, I'm surprised he can even have his face like that. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, hello. Hope you're having a lovely day. This was supposed to be a stream about the conversion stuff, but I went over my entire VTuber setup. So, if you ever are curious about what I use as a VTuber, just watch the VOD and it explains every little detail. But yeah, so hello, and then yes, you're a bird. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off by working on this one client's. So this is a model I made for my well, I can also say friend, but they were also my client. Well, actually, no, this is a fan model. This is a gift model, actually. This wasn't actually commissioned. Now that I remember. No, that was someone else then. Oh, I see. Okay, but this was a gift model I sent to Ame, and she needs it for Warudo because she's gonna do some more fancy stuff for Warudo. And my Discord crashed. No, my Discord crashed! Okay, never mind. Alright. Ow, that was loud. Ah! My own voice startled me. But yeah, so Ame requested that Doppio will be in the scene, so I'll be doing that. There'll be more stuff I'll be working on to help Ame with, but I'm glad she's actually like really loving 3D though. Yeah, it's been a while. She's been really wanting to use a 3D model and stuff, but it was just a lot of work. That's all I can tell you. But all is good, and now we're gonna get Doppio to her. So I gave this cat a collider though, and then the mod settings. We're gonna make 2 of them. So I'm gonna make one that's a. Oh, actually, no, it needs to be a throwable because one of them is gonna have the animation, one of them is gonna have no animation. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, chicken nuggets. Chicken. Yeah, it's been some time since I've seen the 3D Ame. Yeah, like. I mean, okay. I know why. So, you probably already know there was another model. There was another 3D model that Ame had, right? I know why and what happened to that model, but I've sworn on a promise and I'm not gonna say it. But just know that it just happened, and I'm just really hoping that, you know, Ame is really, you know, it seems like, again, like, it's really nice that Ame, you know, talked with Genomu. Actually, Genomu really wanted to model Ame's, like, character model, so I'm really glad about that. And Genomu will be taking care of Ame for all the 3D model stuff. So I'm really happy to hear about that. And I'll be helping mainly just for, like, the tech support, really. So, yeah. Alright, so I need to find the thing here. So this is the .bo, and then I'm going to export this to my streaming assets under props. So I'll have that. And yeah, so this will just be like just a throwable. So I'm going to build a mod real quickly, save it. And then after this, then I'm going to add the animation, then it's going to be the main .bo for the BTS one. And then I'll prepare the blueprint so Ame can be able to load it on her setup. Yeah, Ame will need all the tech support. No worries though. She's already doing a pretty good job at managing the nodes. I'm quite surprised actually. I mean, again, you know, she's still learning, but honestly, she was pretty quick at understanding the nodes pretty quickly. So I'm very proud of her actually. Like, very proud. Very, very happy. And like, again, there's still so much more I want to teach her about, but again, she seems to be handling Warudo pretty well, and it's honestly really great. you know, less issues. She's still able to do the things that she wants, and yeah. Very self-sustained! Yeah. But I can't wait to work on the MMD videos for Ahmed, though, because I know that... Because it's like... At first, I'll say, at first I was kind of like hesitant of like Ahmed, like, should I let her know about the like I do MMD stuff? But then I was like, you know, I haven't seen anyone else mentioning that they do MMD, and then I'm like, well, I do have to make sure that she is aware about like copyright stuff and other stuff, and also, you know, I don't want, you know, she also doesn't want the mall going into the wrong hands or anything like that. So, you know, I was like, I decided, okay, I'll take care of your MMD stuff because I have years of experience with MMD. Even though, like, again, I don't make a lot of tutorials on MMD, mainly because one, I can't really monetize off of them as much, but also, even then, it's also like, just how I teach it. I kind of have to reteach myself on the strategies. Not to mention also, it's not like a higher priority because there's Learn MMD that already has every tutorial in existence for MMD stuff. So it's like, I don't feel like I have to do MMD tutorial. I gotta go, Kana. I may lurk, but just in case, thank you for everything. Goodbye. Yeah, bye-bye. I wish you luck and eat well. Eat well with your food. Yeah. Alright, there goes my eye. But yeah. But I look forward to it. I don't know what the first MMD video will be about though. But I'll try something. First and foremost, like right now, we're more focused on trying to at least get her Warudo setup going. And then, oh whoops. I'm silly. I forgot to name this into prop. Oops. Now I'm gonna have like an error when it pops up. It'll fix. There you go. Yeah, save it. I forgot to name that as a prop. Oops. But yeah, but we'll take care of her. First and foremost, we're gonna focus on just taking care of her Warudo setup, and then when she's like more comfortable with it, I'll probably ask her if she could send me over. No, she's fine with her setup, but then again, if she really wants the steppies, though, I may have to, like, get her set up, and then I have to modify her scene, so that way, like, if she really wants that live 2D steppies, I make it so that way the steppies can work properly with the posing and all that stuff. It's also another reason why I want to, retouch on my scene setup, because I want to, like, go back to the nodes that I have, clean it up, because the nodes that I have in my setup are the ones that everybody gets. So if someone asks me for my Hydrate Redeem, someone asks me for the steppies, I'll probably link it to Gilly if they are self-sustainable. But if I'm the one that has to set up their scene, though, what's in my scene is what they will get. So, you know, that's like, I have to make sure that my nodes are, like, in tip-top shape, so that way, you know, it doesn't, like, break someone's PC or something like that. Believe me, I don't want that. Alright, so we have that set as the prop. Good, good, good. Now we're gonna make another duplicate of Doppio, but we're going to register the anim. That's literally it. Oh yeah, that's right. So that was just a prop, and okay, that was just a throwable thing. I need to set this up. Create from this model, armature. Do that. There you go. Now they all have it, and then I just have to set up here to have an anim, Doppio, and then do that here. Click and drag. Whoops. Let me delete that right there. You guys should be able to see my scene, right? Yeah. It should work fine. Okay, just making sure. Because now I realize I'm, like, pretty much going back to, like, normal stuff, so... yeah, so it's all good. Alright, so here... I'm gonna set this as prop. And instead, this one's going to be just called Doppio. Just normal Doppio. And it'll be prop there, Warudo, build mod, save it. Then on my scene, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to send her the assets. But first, I need to free camera real quickly. So let's see. So let me go here real fast. Oh boy, all that talking makes me tired. But I'm not ready to sleep yet! Even though I should. That's true, because I do need to make sure I mean, it's not time yet, but like, I do have to sleep, because I'm gonna be donating plasma tomorrow. And hopefully by then, by next week from now on, at least my Saturdays will become more free, because I took care of that. Alright, so let me go ahead then. I'm gonna have a prop. Actually, I think it'd be better if I have this fitted onto Ame's model, actually. Or when Ame's free, maybe after stream, after stream when I finish, if Ame's not streaming yet, I'll ask if she wants to do a quick setup for her Doppio, because I think it'd be better if I show her, because otherwise I don't want anything to break, and I need to make sure it's set up to her model, so I'll do that. That's fine. But at least, like, I got the stuff converted, though. Like, it was pretty quick. Doppio. Alright. Now the next thing that I need to convert for you guys is a box. So we're gonna model a box for you guys! Yay! Did I name mine box? I hope not. Otherwise, I don't want mine to be, like, all fricked up. Yeah, box. Box. Yeah, because I think everyone needs a box, especially one. Yeah, I mean, I could just give the one I have though, because it has. I don't want to set up the collision again. I'll give you guys the box I have. But first and foremost, though, where is that file actually? I don't see it. I'm gonna have to open up another Unity project real quickly. I need to, like, copy the files over. The only difference will be is that the shader will be compatible for both, like, yeah, URP and yeah, it's gonna be compatible for free and pro users. Cause I always like to do that, cause, yes, it should be on Nilo to Kana here. If not, I have too many projects. I need to yeet them away. But pretty much, I always try to make sure that my time to go hunting, yes, I am hunting for the prop. So that way you guys can get a box prop. So you guys have, like, a box that can fall on your head. And I'll make a tutorial about that too. But might as well just post it on the workshop. You guys download it, have fun. Whether you want to be in the box or you want to, like, put on your head or something. By default, it will have it, like, upside down. Because when you do the throw prop, I don't think there's a rotation op, or is there? That's a good question. Let me check. Throw prop. Not zero's node until it gets released. Let me see. Is there a rotation offset? No, there is not. Yeah, that's the reason why, like, I have it upside down by default, because if you wanted it to be tossed on your head, it has to be, like, upside down by default for the box to work for you guys. But otherwise, you know, you can use it for other reasons. And it's set up in a way that you could probably flood the box with water. You know what? That's a good question. You know what? I can do it right now. Let's do it. Let's see if Warudo is capable of doing that. Let's find out, everyone. Yay, this is awkward. Okay. Well, actually, no, I don't think so, because in the collider floor, it eventually gets a... You know what? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's see if it'll work. And if it doesn't work, well, too bad. I guess it'll probably need some, like, something unique. Whatever. Let's try it. Here's my box. The one that y'all are gonna have. Let's see. 180. Go ahead. Oops. That's right, the freaking hotkey thing for the scaling. Tiger's gonna fix that, so yeah. Okay, let's say I'm in the box, right? Hi, I'm Box. How you doing, amigos? And then we need this to have the collision detected. This is not gonna be good. Then I'm gonna have a blueprint, and I'm gonna liquid. on top. So we're gonna have this. We're gonna do it from above the head, and we're gonna see if it'll flood. If not, then I guess I could bring up the idea to Tiger whenever he's available. Oh, nope, yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, no. It can't do it because it cuts off at the... Yeah, it cuts off... It cuts off right at, like, the middle of the character. Oh, such a shame. Yeah, that's not gonna do so well. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh, I'm sure people will find a way eventually, because, I mean, who wouldn't want to be flooded with a freaking thing or have, like, real-time liquid and just do hot tub streams or something like that? I'm not ever gonna do that. No. This sounds too weird. No. Well, yeah, no flooding the box, sadly. It is what it is, I guess. Well, oh well. I'm not gonna even worry about that, to be honest. But, I mean, the idea's there, I guess, if anyone wanna try, but otherwise, it's alright. Yeah. You're good, you're good, you're good. Alright. But I'll still give you guys a box so that you guys have something to play with for fun. Alright, let me see here. This is not... What the frick? My Kana is looking stupid today. Ah, found it! My box! Alrighty, everyone. Free box! Okay, so... Let's see here. So I'm gonna create folder. Wait, oops. That's not what you were supposed to do, Kana. You were supposed to right click and just add it here. There you go. Then you have to change the shader to be unlit, so there's no shadow. Rest in pineapples. Yeah, actually it's just unlit color. Yeah. Again, it's just so, like, I don't make two separate versions, one for European, one for non-European. Because, again, because I'm a pro user, I want to be fair. I want to be fair for both. Plus, also, there probably will be some people that'll be like, hey, don't add shadows to the prop. It looks ugly. So I'd rather just have it shadeless, honestly. But yeah. That's kind of it, really. Yeah. Yay. That's kind of it, really. Let me go ahead. Is there the thumbnail? Why does this box look so ugly on this other project? And where is the box thumbnail I put? Let me take a look real quickly. Let's see, desktop, my thumbnails, my box. There you go, guys. Oh wait, it's not. Wait, frick! Ah! There you go, guys. I mean, I kind of like the shadow on mine, though, but... Ah, well. Okay, so mod settings. I'm gonna make a new one called Mr. Box. Box be gone. Yeah, this box is evil. Alright. There you go, y'all. And then box over here. Then... Let's see, streaming assets, prop, select folder, Warudo, build mod. Yay! Dang, autocorrect. Autocorrect is so lame. I'm kidding. Alright, let me just stretch. Ow. Ow. I really need to stretch my shoulders often. I keep forgetting it, and then sometimes I notice, like, there'll be something on my shoulder, and I'm like, I didn't stretch my shoulders enough. Then I have to get the part of the shoulder punched down, and then it's all good. Then I feel happy again. I guess. Oh yeah, my friend's gonna be inviting me to Minecraft night. So after the stream, I'm playing Minecraft with my friends. It's been a very long time since I've hanged out with them on Minecraft. I hang out with them on Roblox, but Minecraft, that's a whole different thing. It's been such a while. So I'll be doing that. But yeah. Huh. So let's see here. So box. Alrighty, y'all. Let me see. By the way, Lawless, I'll say one thing to you. How's Peppy doing? I haven't heard from your little Peppy bird in quite a while. So I hope your bird's doing very healthy. Yes. Your bird's a yes. Man, I can't believe you, Wallace. Can't believe your bird's a desk fan. I'm usually the type of VTuber fan. A desk fan. I used to have those fans that are like those necklace fans things, so it's like, yeah. It works perfectly fine, everybody. Yay! And this is all gonna be yours for free. Except you just don't get a shadow. It's not my fault. It's not my fault the shadows just... yeah. Alright. Let's, let me go ahead then. Going to change the screen to something beautiful. My editor. So over here, we're gonna publish an item. We're gonna create the item. We're gonna say box. Wait, actually, hold up a second. What did I... yeah, let me just, like, copy this part of the thing so people know, like, this does work for both. Alright. Ah! Okay. Box. Box note.
Oh my god.
The box is upside... Hey, I know it's not the time, but I've been struggling on making this world in Vinyan. And I assume... Nanathan, did you... I just want to make sure. Did you check the world... I assume you checked out the environment tutorial I made for Vinyan, right? That was a long time ago. But it's still relevant. I should probably change its thumbnail. Because I think like because of how old that Vinyan environment tutorial was, I don't think it's like something that can be looked up a lot. Probably because the thumbnail throws me off too, actually. Huh. I really gotta remake my thumbnails. But either way, though, what's the problem? Are you trying to bake lighting and your lighting does not want to be friends or something like that? Not sure if you use the Unity baking or if you're using bakery or something like that. But otherwise, though, I mean, it should be pretty simple. It's kind of like exporting a prop, though, except you're exporting an environment. So it's a lot more easier to export an environment, so yeah. I'm not sure if that, can you elaborate on your problem? I sent you a thing, Kana. You'd like it. Would you like to play? Yes. Okay. Oh my god! Your bird sounds beautiful! Oh, it's so cute and perfect too! Oh my god, you should totally have a sound redeem of Peppy singing. I will literally pay money. The state positions all... oh, okay, so here's my recommendation for you, Nana. Have you ever tried using a game object, like an empty game object, making sure that's set to 000, then putting the environment in that game object, and then with that game object, you then export it as an environment? Because I also noticed, and I wish I did this, because when I converted that drawing tablet for Warudo, I always noticed that the drawing tablet always loads so giant, but when I work on other props, I always have to do the game object method, and the stage is always on top of my model. Is your model position alright in Vinyan? Like, I'm not, like, if you're using, like, full body track, I'm not sure if it, like, throws off the thing. That sounds weird. That sounds weird, because usually, yeah, the SDK should not break your thing like that. You may have to ask Suvi about that, though. Like, you could probably make, like, a Vignon forum asking about what's going on, and then maybe Suvi might check it out. But I'm not sure if your actual model in Vignon, where it'll look, I'm not sure. Because you could have it where your model looks perfectly fine Vignon, but the position of the model is actually incorrect. So I'm not sure. I mean, if you could like make a form, I can check it after stream, because I may have to take a closer look at it, but, yeah. Yeah, because that I'm kind of like scratching my head, because I'm like, yeah. Also, holy heck, someone made magic wand? They're so pretty. Maybe I'll do the, yeah, because I know that XR Animator does change the offset of your avatar, because I've used it before, and I remember, like, it changed the offset of my character in VC Face, and then when I turned off XR Anime from VC Face, I kind of ended up, like, moving like a fish, so, you know, if that's the case, if you're using XR Anime, you may have to... It's out on my stream bot. I'll check it later, cause like right now, cause it's kind of very, very specific, and I may need to be a little hands-on in the situation. Like maybe, like if the issue still continues and Suvi can't help, I may have to do a screen share call with you to have like a closer look at what's going on, or something. So we can, yeah, we can talk about it after stream. So right now, just make a Vignon forum about the issue, see if Suvi can help out, and I'll take a look at it if you know, provide the pictures and the video and stuff, and I'll try and see. Yeah, no worries, I understand. Alright, the box is upside down due to it being prepared as droppable when using the throw prop node. Make sure to set the throw prop node to above character. Wait, what is it called again? Above character? Oh my god, my eye. I forgot what it's called. Above character? Above character's head. I'll just put that and then I'll change it if it's incorrect. Also, hold on, my eye. Hold up, my eyes. Ah, where's my tissue? Oh, hold up a second. 1 second! 1 second, my eye. My eye. I hate when it happens, when something gets stuck in my eye. Alright. There you go. Alright. Alright, let me see. Alright. Oh, okay. There goes my eyes. Alright. So the box is upside down due to it being prepared as a droppable for when the throw prop node. Make sure to set the prop node so the box drop redeem works properly. And obviously you don't need to credit me, because again, if it's, you know, for my stuff, if I give out an asset, it's public domain automatically, because nobody cares. I mean, I'll be honest though, like, it's just like how, like, again, I see a lot of times where it's like people are like, they give it, like a lot of times people will just download an asset and then they'll break all the rules and then they're like, I don't care, I have this, it's mine. So yeah, that's kind of why, like, if it's an asset I made and I'm giving it out to everybody, I'm just automatically registering it as public domain just so I don't have to deal with any headache regarding DMCA and blah blah blah. Now if it's my own character, obviously, like, yeah, I'll be a little bit strict on that, but, you know, that's like the main thing I'm kind of strict on. Otherwise though, any 3D asset I give out publicly, like Test-chan, Test-kun, you know, I pretty much gave up the rights on it. You know, do whatever you want. As for the other assets, I make sure, like, you know, like, I make sure, like, I'm allowed to, like, share it for everyone and stuff, so, and I make sure, like, if it's an asset I'm, like, sharing from someone else, I make sure to properly credit, and if there's any other rules that are mentioned, I make sure to elaborate, but even then, go wild. Alright, so let me see here, though. Where is the box? Where are you? Box. Alright, open images, because a box is missing. Box! Alright, here you go. So, box right here. No attribution. You don't have to credit. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Don't credit me. Let's see. Props. Have fun with this, whether to drop on your head or to sit in the box for fun. Alright, box, prop that, and boom. Hopefully it works perfectly fine though, but there you go, guys. Okay. But there you go, guys. You guys get a free box. Just give it some time to process. Yay! So enjoy that, everybody. Enjoy the box prop. Because that's pretty much the box I use in my stuff, so have fun. Now, next thing. Yay, box. Yes, indeed. Alright. Now, the next thing that we will be... Oops. The next thing we'll be converting. A piano. A giant piano, but I have to first find out where did I get the original piano model from, the one I use, and then I'll give it to you guys. But I also have to make sure to name it differently, because otherwise if someone downloads the other piano that I shared, it will conflict with the names. I have to make sure the difference. So piano booth. I think I found it. Was it this one? This doesn't look like it. Yep, no, this isn't it. Or the piano booth. Low poly. Let me see. Piano. Let me see. It's gotta be one of these. But these are paid ones. I got mine for free. But it's like I had to, like, it took a long time. And I had the link somewhere, but I don't remember where I put it. It was like I think it was like, hold up. Piano. Oh wait, I remember. I think I remember where it was. I had to go to this like cute looking website for like props. Found it. Yay. I found the original one. Let me like first check the terms regarding redistribution before I continue. We're not responsible for any damages. Political. Okay, yeah, I can't convert this for Warudo. Yeah, no. Wait, hold up. Permit from using it. Upload this. Wait. Permit you from modifying use it. Uploading this model to services with an upload function like VR chat is permitted. Oh, okay. So if it's like, okay, so they say something like okay, so you can upload if it has like an upload function. I guess that's alright as long as you credit, but don't like redistribute like the source files. And okay, I see. Use and distribution of this model modified in production are allowed. You can use it for games. You can use it for commercial. Wait, hold up. Yeah, you can use it for commercial use. If you have something to say, I'll go see it. There are no restrictions regarding on credit. But it is appreciated. So crediting is not really required, but they do appreciate it though. Commercial use is allowed. You can use it for like video games or still images or videos. If you're uploading a model and if you're uploading this model, for upload function like VR chat or something like that, it is allowed. But you can't like redistribute, like as in you claim that you've made it, you can't like resell it in that sort of way. That's apparently what the description is saying. Let me double check the translation one more time. 1 second. I gotta double check the translation because sometimes it can go like really derp. 1 second. Let's see here. 1 second. Yeah, let me double check, make sure. Yeah, so prohibited, you can't resell it, but you can upload it with upload functions similar to VR chat. So I assume, yeah, so it should be fine, I hope. I'll make sure, like, you know, I'll make sure, like, of course, credit them, though. But yeah, let me see here. Why is this in Spanish? This is not Spanish. It's not Spanish! This, using the Mandarin... that permission, that uploading this model with a modified uploading this to a service with an upload function is allowed. Okay, so alright, so then I should be okay after reading these rules, and I verified that I have read these rules, like, well, I've read these multiple times because I really want to make sure, like, am I on the clear for this? But I'll go ahead and, like, do the conversion for, like, Warudo so you guys can use. But of course, if anything, I'll, you know, if anything, I don't mind contacting the, you know, talking with the modeler if anything like that. Alright, so, let's see here. Rename, piano. We'll call it Grand Piano, actually. We'll call it Grand Piano. Let's see here. So, streaming assets. No, wait, wrong thing. Oh no, I have to read down. I think I lost the original file. Oops. Or no, I could just copy. No, I could just copy it from my setup. So piano. Yeah, I might as well just copy from my setup because it's like I had to like modify it a little bit because there was a chair in it. All right, so let me go ahead and copy this over here for you guys. Let's see, over here, show and explore.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go ahead and paste the assets over here. Hello there, Dr. Pixel. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. I am converting a grand piano for you guys. Alright, so here's a piano here. And I need to change the materials so they work, or, yes. I don't know why it's like set up like that, but like, there's no shadows, but I will see. Okay, so we're gonna do unlit color. So that way it'll work with both pro users and non-pro users. So there you go. The prop should have a collider in it. So when you, so there's a collider built into it so it can be a throwable. Very nice. And then I just need to... I'm doing great. I was practicing music and I saw your live in my recommended. Ah, I see. Oh, then you're practicing music. What instrument do you play? I used to play the violin back when I was like, when I was in 3rd grade, I started playing the violin, and then I eventually stopped playing the violin. I think in 11th grade was the last year I stopped playing the violin because I stopped taking classes for it. Because like 12th year, because they changed up my class and stuff, I couldn't be able to take orchestra. So I was like, okay. Then again, I did went into dual enrollment stuff, so I understand why the switch up happened. I play bouzouki. It's a great instrument. Ah, I never heard of it, but it sounds nice. I'd like to thank you for your Vignon. Oh, I'm glad that you watched my Vignon tutorials. I'm happy that they helped out. There is this one Vignon tutorial I really want to make, though. I gotta make it soon. Oh, I see. I think I've seen those instruments before, actually. Nice. Well, you keep on practicing, though. It makes some beautiful music. Alright. So, let me go ahead then. Oh my god, my nose. Wow. Alright. Let's see here. So, we're gonna go ahead then and... Let's see, mod settings. We're gonna call it Grand Piano so it doesn't conflict with the other piano I posted. Grand Piano. I will put the person's name in there. This is their name. It won't let me copy the name. Let me try. Alright. There you you go. That's their full name. I think it pasted it twice, yeah. There you go, that's their name. And then I should have a thumbnail for the... Where is it? The piano. Where is it? Apparently it's not here, actually. What? I think I put it somewhere else then. Let me see. Did I actually... Where is... Oh, so I don't have a thumbnail for the piano despite having one? What? Okay, so I guess I'll just take a new picture and call it that. Alright, so... Let me go ahead and take a screenshot here. There you go. I'll just name it piano. Let's see, grand piano here. There you are. So there's a thumbnail, so that way you guys know what is what. Let's see, so grand piano. Where am I in the wrong folder? No, I'm fine. Okay, grand piano. Export the asset to props. Right? And then build the mod. Save it. And then after that, oh wait, actually I should put the link in there. Let me re-export it. There's supposed to be a link in the mod description. There you go. Export that. Eat this out. Let me see if there's other... Yeah, again, right now it's just like, I'm just gonna be pretty much converting stuff for you guys. So whatever you want, if there's something that you want, Warudo, you know, ask away. Because I really like this theme workshop thing, because it's just kind of like a, okay, I can just post it and I don't get confused of like where else to post it, really. But yeah. Let me see here. No, I don't need that. No. Just looking through this for assets or anything like that. There's that. What is this? A koto? It's kind of cool. Ah, I see. Looks cool. But let's go ahead and get the piano to you guys, though. So I'm gonna go ahead, change my camera up here, and then we're gonna go ahead and load the prop, make sure that it renders fine on my end, and then I'll share the prop with you guys. Okay? Awa, and then there goes my thing. Alright, so then I'm gonna go into here, find my grand piano. It's not here. Okay, there you go. Grand piano. There you go. And the grand piano does load. So if you want to just play the piano or just have it as like a throwable prop, it will be there. Alright? Alright, so let me go ahead and move back. And now what we're going to do is we're going to set this for... yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead to the Discover tab. Do that. There you go. So now you can download the box, everybody. Have fun with the box. Gonna be honest, every time I watch your video about Vinyan, I kept repeating the info. I kept repeating the intro a few times. Oh, do people really like that part where I go, hey, hi everybody? Like, I've been getting a lot of compliments about that. Cause like, I remember like on older tutorials, let's say like usually on tutorials where I kind of like had to rush to kind of make a certain tutorial, there were many times I was kind of like, should I really just skip the intro part and just get like kind of straight into the video? Like for YouTube shorts, sure, don't say the Huyuko, you only got 60 seconds to explain what you want. But like, I'm actually surprised a lot of people actually like that. Like, I keep getting some people that would just like say, oh Kana, I've been repeating the beginning part of your tutorial, or oh Kana, I really like every time you say Hiko, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I will say this too, by the way. Coming up with that line was not easy. Because I had an old brand, and I used to have, like, an opening. It was kind of like a greetings thing. It was pretty short. And when I rebranded, I was trying to figure out, because again, when I was at that old brand, I had that opening line. So I was trying to figure out, how do I want to, like, have that similar opening line, but it's, like, to my character. So I was like, I don't know how I came up with a line. It took a while. All I know is that I really hated saying it, but then I kind of got used to it. So the whole hey, hi everybody. I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you're all smiling and enjoying your lovely day. It's like a very mouthful, but then as you say it more and more, oh my god. Thanks for following my Twitch. Ah! Thank you, Dr. Pixel, for following the Twitch account. So yeah. So it took some time trying to, like, figure that line out, but I'm glad that over time it actually started being loved, so I'm really happy about that. Alright, we're gonna create an item. We're gonna call it the Grand Piano. The Grand Slam! Alright, let me refresh this. There you go, piano. I should probably, I mean, people could do whatever they want. Like, there's not any notices. It was just a box one, cause it was upside down. People will probably ask, why is it upside down? It's for it to be a proper droppable. Alright, so... No... Grand piano. And then I need the image here. Let me find the image. I can't find the image for some reason. Thanks, Unity. I love you. There you go. I found it. Alright, so now I'm gonna add that to my piano list here. I'll say attribution to, like, credit the person, but you technically don't have to according to what they said in their rules, but I'll still, like, say, yeah, you probably should, because it's like, I recommend it, but obviously you don't have to, though. Plus, also, nobody even notices this, because that should probably be something I should let Tiger know. Like, despite this being set up, you could only see that on Steam. You can't, it doesn't, like, show up on the actual Warudo thing. I'll probably bring it up. Alright, so, attribution, public, that, props, original model. Alright. And then, yeah. Looks pretty good. And then we post it. And you guys get a grand piano in Warudo! Yay! So enjoy that, everybody. You guys get a giant piano. Alrighty, the next thing. Why are my friends saying some weird stuff? Duh! Oh, Pixel, welcome to the Discord server. Hope you enjoy your stay in the SS Kana train. Even though it's called a Snow Palace. I kind of want to be a train conductor one day. It'll be a part of the palace, just the train. Choo-choo! Oh, my friend's calling. I want... I've been streaming for like 3 hours. But I'm strong. I have the willingness to... Yes. Is there anything else in my scene that I haven't given it to you guys? You guys already have a collider floor. The boop hand is literally my own hand. I'm not giving you guys my hand. My own freaking gloved hand. The bat, I can make a different bat. I have signed this one prop though. I might convert that. Or didn't I convert? Wait, didn't I converted a mallet? I converted a mallet before to Warudo. I guess that kind of counts. I guess. Or didn't someone already? Actually, didn't someone already convert like a bat or something in Warudo? but it's like not for pro users. I'm trying to serve my justice here to make sure the pro users also have some stuff to use. Yeah, because I understand the pro, like, Warudo Pro's not mentioned a lot. Like, you see URP mentioned, but you're kind of like scratching your head, like, what the frick is that? It would be really nice, though, if there's, like, a way... I don't know if there's a way, like, for it to, like... For pro... If you're, like, a registered Warudo Pro user, you'll get, like, the URP ones, like, it'll show up. But if you are Warudo, like, a free user, then it'll disappear just to avoid confusion. I wonder if Tiger will do that, but... I'll ask them once they finish the... Yeah, oh, this is not a bat, that's a pipe. Yeah, so no one has really made a bat. Okay, I see. Can I find, like, a bat at set somewhere and I can give it to you guys? Let's see. Let's see here. There's this. Let's see. That someone has a chair. We could convert chair props. Kind of cool chairs, though. I'm just looking at this website in case, like, you know, there's something I want to convert for you guys. Let's see. Ornament? What's an ornament? A penguin? Oh! A penguin! Something scary? A punching bag. Oh, we can punch stuff. I'm not sure. Do I really want to convert a penguin? A T-posing penguin? Kinda sounds funny. Or I could convert some gun assets. That's true. That's true, I could convert that. Yeah, maybe we could do that. We can convert some guns to Warudo. I mean, I know there's already, like, gun props from someone else, but I could convert some for you guys. Yeah, they're right over here. I just have to import it. I'm not sure how to label it though, but yeah. I know I'm supposed to be doing some animation conversions, but now I just want to do like prop stuff. So yeah. Let's see here. Apparently I have these dragonflies here. I've converted an axe before, right? Did I? Or did I not? I sworn I did. No, I did not convert an axe to Warudo. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna really need that though. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, and this was the piano I shared in the Warudo workshop. But again, that was the one I didn't want any like conflict to happen regarding the naming, because otherwise it'll just like overwrite a name and it'll get really confused. Or I'm not sure, because it's a Steam Workshop item. I think it will make sure it's different. I think. Yeah, and yeah, so there's these guns. I think that's the ones I've used or something. Let me see if there's like... Let's see, so there's that pack though, but let me see if there's a different gun pack I have here. Otherwise, I'll convert that one for you guys. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. There's that one, there's some nice swords here. Mallets. The ducks. Yeah, I think that's the only like gun, yeah, that looks like the only like gun pack. So I'll go ahead, yeah, grab that gun pack. Let's see, let's see. Where did they go? I can't read. Help. Where is the gun pack? I just found it. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and import that over here and we're gonna convert it. Yippee! Oh wait, I already have it imported. Wow, what a waste of time then, Kana. Alright, so then in that case, we'll make sure that these are properly named. And I'll make sure like they have like, each of them will have each of them will have a collider in case somebody wants to turn them into throwables. Because, you know, you want to throw furniture at yourself. Or, I guess, you know, why not? Why not throw a gun, like, at your model? Lol. But yeah, so we'll first have them here. Okay, done reading the rule. Wait, what rules? Picking roles and doing instructions. I really like your server. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like the server. I try to make sure it's as detailed as possible. Oh, I gotta stretch my hands. I don't speak English. Very trying your best. No worries though. It's okay. You're doing very good. You're doing very good. Wah, 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 wah. Let's see here. Yeah, thank you for the introduction. Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. What else? What else? What else? Alright. Alright, so we got 2, 3, 4. Then we have this one here that I want to convert. Number 2 here. We have a lot of, like, guns that here, but this is gonna be very, because this is gonna eventually be for, like, that gun tutorial I'm gonna make for you guys, so I have to convert this, so you guys can, you know, when I make that tutorial, I'll at least have something to be like, hey, you guys can download this, because at least when you download one of the guns, it will, like, you know, it'll be compatible. So, yeah. Alright, so now that we have all these here, we're gonna start one prop at a time. We can add a box collider to each of these, because we don't need to have a, like, capsule. Just add a box to each of these. Or I could just, like, select all these and just add a box to all of them. Yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yep, and then it just creates a... Make sure that it scales the box collider. So for if someone wants it as a throwable, sure. But yeah, but now we're gonna go through each of these materials though, and we're gonna convert it so it's unlit, so that way it can be compatible for both pro and free users. Again, the downside is that there is no shadows, but then again, these textures are already pretty darn detailed that they, you know, the only thing that this is pretty much doing is just adding, like, the, well, some details. But considering most users are, you know, they have a toon style to it, it's fine. It's all good. And we're going bit by giving all of these their materials, switching it out, and then the next thing after this, I need to first check to see, like, if I can convert it as is, like, without adding a game object and stuff, and just convert it to a prop, because I don't want to have that scaling issue like the drawing tablet had. That was kind of sad. Alright, texture. But yeah, we'll see. But otherwise, though, I think after this one, then we'll do the animation conversions for you guys, so you guys can get some walking animations. And then, was there another prop that, you know, for an upcoming tutorial that I need to, like, share to you guys? Yeah, and also the piano is now out for download, so you can go ahead and grab that. Grab it away. Let's see. Alright. So, unlit texture here. That one for the pistol 1. Put that there. Number 2 is gonna be this one. These do look really shiny though. Very pretty. Texture. Here, and then this one's number 3. And then 4. Should probably also go ahead here. I'm gonna add, so walk and anim. So here I'm gonna put the walk animations that I want over here for you guys. And then... yeah, so I'm gonna put these here for you guys, and then... after that... then we're gonna have a section here called the swim anims. So for the swimming animation, I will... yeah, so that way for like... when I make the tutorial about the... when I make the tutorial for the, like, what is it called? The animation thing, I will... what's the Warudo workshop? The Warudo workshop is for a VTuber program called Warudo. So, because right now the program I use for my tracking is Warudo. Also, I might have to... I just realized I have to set this real quickly. Hold up, let me fix my thing. Let me see. It's optimized for long streaming time. Let me just reset facial mocap. I know it's the lagging. So that's fine. Alright. So it wasn't that bad, but yeah. But yeah, so there's a VTuber program named Warudo, and because I use Warudo and I really like the Steam Workshop like layout, it makes it a little easier for me to have like at least a place to kind of put like converted stuff over to Warudo. So for VTubers who use that program, they can easily access those files very quickly. So that's why I like posting there. Okay, I made the post on Superdrive's Discord server. Okay, thank you very much for making the post. Hopefully, yeah, so I see right there. So trying to convert a world. It's always on top of the model. Wait. Huh? But the world is on top of your it's on top of your model in Unity? Like your model is on top of the world in Unity. And did you move the actual environment? And here I'll show you. Here, I'll show you. Let's say, for example, I'm gonna change the lighting to something a little bit more nicer for the eyes or something. Okay, let's say this, right? I'm gonna have my character here, right? It's gonna load. This is the Lil Toon version, so it's fine. It's not the Nilotoon one. But let's see here. So, let's say, for example, I have, I don't know. Let me see. So, let's just bring up the grand piano. Pretend this piano is my environment, right? Let's say this. Is this what's happening to your model in Unity?
A new message.
Like this? I uploaded my game for SN Box. Oh, congratulations, Jacob. That's really nice. So for here, if your environment is literally like this in Unity, that's not a Vignon issue. That's just Unity. But that's also kind of like that's your setup. So what I would do is start off with taking your environment, moving it to where you want it to be. Let's say, for example, I want the environment to be on my head or on the floor or something. Like, once you do that, you right-click, you add your game object. Not like that. Right now it's like kind of like messy. Yeah, here it is. So we're gonna go ahead, add an empty object, and make sure that this empty object is set to position 0, 0, 0. Like that. Make sure this game object is set to 0, 0. You put the environment in that game object. And here, because I don't have the Vignon script in here, the Vignon SDK, but you pretty much would export from this game object, not here. This game object here will be your exporter, so anything inside the game object will be the environment. You did that, the stage just floats above your head. You sure? Could you try, could you try, because I'm looking at the screenshot you have where the stage is selected and the position on the y-axis is set to -12. Couldn't you just set that to 0, or what? Or is it like in Vignon, it's like even if you put it to -12 or 5,000, it still does that? Because the image is, maybe it's throwing me off. you could send me the file, I don't know if you're comfortable sharing the source files, but if you could, I can open up my Vignon Unity project and see if I can do it on my end. Depends on what you're comfortable with. But otherwise, though, you can wait for Subi to give an answer and, you know, see that first. But I'm gonna go ahead, though, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this here. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and continue on with the... Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and continue on with preparing the gun assets for Warudo. Gun. Okay, so let me see. So models... Actually, wait, there's materials here. No, it's not the materials I was hoping for. Yeah, so let me just quickly go through each material here then, and just kind of like, make them... Yeah, so this thing already is set to that. Unlit, unlit, unlit. That's set to unlit. 3, 4. Okay, I was at 4. Unlit texture. Kana explains in detail how to fix this. I like your funny words, Magic Man. I put the sketch link on the thread. Okay, wait. Ah, there it is. Alright, let me go ahead and download this then. Alright. Let's see, I'll log in with my Google account. I do like the new Google UI on the login screen. Very, very nice. Alright. This model is free. Attribution must be acquired, so credit to the... Hold up. So I need... we could do blend and we'll just like slap it on. So I'll just open up the Unity project. Vignon prop. Okay, so Ade is the one that made the scene file. I'm gonna open up pretty soon. So there's that. I'll have to close my Warudo after this, so that way I can transfer over to Vignon though. But not to worry, it's all good. Alright. And then I can also close my Nilo Twin sub, because there's nothing else in here that needs to be converted for like you guys to use. Because there are some assets that are very specific for my use though. But I can just like model something else for you guys. So yeah. Alright, so close Unity. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna close my Warudo real quickly then. And then I'm gonna switch over to Vignon real quickly. So that way I can do that. Sorry to make you do Vignon during a Warudo stream. It's fine. Again, I get many times regardless, like where I can make a Warudo tweet and I still get people asking for Vignon. It is perfectly fine. I'm used to it. Because I can understand like I'm the one that makes the Vignon tutorial, so it's not an issue. I make both tutorials for both Vignon and Warudo. Like that's perfectly fine, no worries. So I give all the resources. Lol. Alright, let's see here. My tracking's not working. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, there's that one song. It's stuck in my head again. Okay. There you go. Just quickly here, just temporarily. What was the tracking I used? No, go back to face motion 3D. I like that. Okay. Let me just turn on the tracking for this real quick. Okay, hold up. Actually, I could just put this. This is what I like about Vignon. It's like I could just type in this just one number and be like, hey, no. Alright, so you want an environment fixed up. So Unity Vignon prop. Alright, so here's my messy scene regarding environment, or regarding Vignon stuff. So, environment. Here. Let's see. Stage is... I'm gonna put it over here. Source. Slap that blend file. Give it some time to import. Awa, awa, awa. Alright. That's the so this is the stage that you want. It's perfectly placed fine. But, okay, so... How many materials does it have? Only 3? Okay. Environment away. And... Yeah, because I don't have any textures. It didn't came with textures. Just kind of like this pretty much. I don't know, I'll just try like do this, I guess. Alright, I think my third message was deleted. I don't... I misread that. My third message was also about Vignon. Ah, I see. If you have any Vignon questions, you can ask right now. I literally don't care. Okay, hold up a second. Let me... Literally, this is a perfect time to even ask questions in the first place. This is a teaching stream. Hold up. Oops. Whoops. I'm putting my thing in the wrong place. There you are. This is a place to learn. If you have a Vignon question, ask it. I'll teach you. You got a Warudo question? Ask it. I'll teach you. Blender, Maya, Semaphore D... Well, I'm not a Semaphore D user. Don't ask that question to me ever again. But Maya, Blender, Unity, Meta Sequoia, PMX Editor, MMD, Source Filmmaker, we'll talk about that. If there's something that you want, ask it now, or I'm going to drop kick you if you're like, okay, I don't got a question, Kana. You say you don't got a question to chat. If I catch you in my DMs being like, hey, I got a question, I'm gonna drop kick you, cause I'm like, ah. I mean, unless the question is kind of like a very, very specific and personal 3D thing, I can understand that. That's perfectly fine. No worries on that, though. But still, though, my point is that this is a perfect time. I want money. No. This is a 3D learning experience, not a bank. Okay. So, let me remember this. So, 3D, export world, so script. Okay, so world script. Vignon world. Spawn point is going to be your game object. Whoops. Alright. 1 second. Alright, so here... Within... Yeah, so... Okay, hold up a second. So this game object here is gonna be within the scene. So this scene is gonna be in this game object, right? And I'm gonna name this game object world. Right? And then we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna make another empty, so we're gonna call it spawn. Huh, maybe I should update my Vignon world tutorial to explain this stuff better. I don't know, I have to like check like the explanations of how it's done before anything. Alright, so here's the spawn point. This is where I'll be spawning my avatar. So in this here, let me get rid of that. World. The spawn point is going to be spawn. The skybox material, we're gonna leave it as is. We're not gonna override the lighting unless I want it. Unless, like, again, I want, like, the lighting to be baked, or if it comes with the post-processing, sure, it's free, you could do that. I feel like I already did cover that. I feel like I did do that. I know, like, Warudo, I know I covered everything, but Vignon, I feel like I explained it more, especially. So, well, maybe not the light baking. I have no idea how light baking works. I usually just hand paint my stuff, but yeah. Alright, so world. I'm just gonna go ahead and save it to a random place. Give it some time to export. Awa, awa, awa. Awa, awa, awa. My friends are playing Minecraft without me. I'm gonna cry. It's fine. It's fine though, because I was converting guns. They'll understand. Alright. Let's see, so... Exported. Alright, so now... Hi, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Okay, yeah, I freeze. Alright. Let's see. And I crashed my Vignon. My Vignon has crashed. Oh wait. Is it fixed? Okay, well okay, so I look somewhat normal, but my Vignon's not working anymore. Oh, what the frick? Oh, is there a camera locked or something like that? Huh? What the frick? Okay, I think I broke my camera. Hi, how you doing? Hi. I broke my entire Vignon setup. Oh wait, actually hold up. I could just use this to kind of like... okay. I mean, yeah, okay, like, the world spawned fine to me. Well, okay, it's bright, though. Let me just turn off... Yeah. Let me turn off the bloom, but yeah, like, yeah. That's pretty much the steps of how you can convert this, yeah. I mean, despite my Vignon screen breaking, though, I think it's because of an update issue, especially because of a lot of stuff. But yeah, but it exported perfectly fine. Just by doing those steps, Jonathan. So... Oh, I'm a... I guess... But yeah, I hope that taught you the setup, though, so... Yeah. Well, either way, though, I need to unload this world before this world devours my screen. Vignon, worlds, default... Okay. And sometimes I kind of miss VR Springbones, kinda. I mean, I still prefer Magical Cloth, but like, I don't know. It's like looking at this version of my model because, like, my other model is updated to be more expressive, but like, I still kind of miss this tracking because, like, I'm still pretty expressive, but I also kind of like that stiffness. Hopefully, my next model I can have this back. Honestly, yeah, because I think it was like I just like this again. I want this to come back. Maybe, like, still have, like, maybe more expressive eyes still, though. Like, my other model does, like, good justice regarding that. But at least, like, the mouth, I kind of prefer the one I have right here, though. Alright. How do I put a monitor on the stage instead of the camera? Well, my amigo, you use spout capture. If it... Like, yeah, you probably would have to, like, make a spout capture plane mesh. I have not messed with that, but you could just use the... Yeah, if you download, like, the Spout Unity plugin, there should be instructions on how to do that. I think you could also... Didn't Suvi have, like, a spout, like, prop or something that comes with Vignon? I think? Let me see. Oh wait, no. Okay, no. Okay, change my mind. Or correction. So on the prop setting, there is a prop. Okay, I should probably just change my freaking screen, honestly. Let's see. Game capture Vignon. Two Kanas. All right. So over here, there is the props here. You can use Spout 2, so you can, you know, set this as Spout 2, add a prop, and then you have like this plane mesh. And then you can have it where you could, hold up, Vignon. I don't know if it's gonna detect like my own spout capture. I think that might be a bit, let me see. Let me see if I can. Let's see, what did I... Yeah, set to Vignon Spout. I spelled it wrong. Vignon Spout. found it. Kind of weird. Oh, it's kind of weird. I see how it is. Okay, so yeah, now you have 4 Kanas. Yeah, so you could do that. I mean, you could have the spout capture and do this stupidness. Whatever I'm doing. Please send help. We're having too many Kanas. So you could do that. You could try browser, but I think Subi personally recommends just stay with the spout capture. But you could try browser, I guess, but otherwise spout capture is your best friend. Okay. Anyways, though, let me stretch. Kana stand. I don't want to be a Kana stand. Alright, any other questions regarding Vinyan, Warudo, Blender, Maya? Yes? Feel free to ask, or I'm gonna cry. You're stretched. Oh, wow. I definitely need to have more streams like this where I just answer a frick ton of questions. I crave questions. If you don't give me questions, I cry. What the frick are my friends sending? Is that a doggo? That dog has a cowboy hat? What? But yeah. But if that's the only questions, though... Oh, we've been streaming for like 4 hours. That's the only thing that just catch my mind. 4-hour stream. Alright then, well, I'll go ahead then in that case then. If that's all the questions for today, I'll go ahead and close off Unity here. And I guess I can actually, yeah, I'll do a closing with this model. I kind of miss it. So, there's that. Let me go ahead and delete these stuff here. What was the other thing? Here, get rid of that. Alright. There you go. But yeah, cause I do wanna play Minecraft with my friends, and I don't wanna be like too long into the stream. And yeah, but I'll make sure the gun props and the walking animation do get to you guys. But yeah, this stream has mostly just been like a stream regarding like explain my every little setup, and then at least I have a stream to kind of like temporarily point at. Like if you want to know my entire setup, this stream explains it. Well, I was told by my friend about Vinyan for some reason. He won't use her laptop's camera. Do you know why the problem may be? I'm not sure, actually. You could have her join the Vinyan Discord server and maybe, like, have her ask the question there. Because it's, like, I'm not exactly sure, because, again, it could be anything. It could be the firewall. You can make sure to ask her if she set up Vinyan to be accepted into the firewall, because there's that, because MediaPipe requires that. So, you could ask her if she have Vinyan the firewall, and even if she does, just better to re-add it just to be sure. Otherwise, have her join the Vinyan Discord server. I'll go ahead, honestly, and send you guys the Vinyan Discord server's link. Invite people. Is it here? Here you go. So, here you go. That's the Vinyan Discord server's link. I'll switch screens. Oh yeah, that's right, Vinyan's not here. Ah! Okay, spout capture. Yeah. Alright, so... I'll say... Okay, hold up. I'm still, like, fixing stuff. Alright, there you go. So, I'll say... Just, you know, have her join that. Ask the question and see if Suvi will give a proper answer regarding that issue. Otherwise, though, I'm not exactly sure, because again, it sounds a very specific question that I'm kind of scratching my head on to answer during a stream. So it's something like kind of like a yeah, she'll have to ask in the VN Discord server, and then we'll kind of like, you know, run through some questions, see if she's done it. Otherwise, she may have to send her player log or something like that to Suvi, have Suvi read it, see what's the problem, and then fix it from there. Fix, thanks, Kana. No problem. Glad your issue's fixed and stuff. But yeah, any other Vignon questions? Any other Vignon questions? Because right now I'm using Vignon. I'm happy to answer any questions. Earlier we were pretty much answering all Warudo questions. Now we're answering Vignon. So if there's a redeem that you want me to quickly show you on how to do in Vignon, by all means ask away. But otherwise though, again, yeah. I'll give you guys a few seconds to ask your questions, otherwise I'm yeeting myself out into oblivion. Awa, awa, awa. Awa, awa. I see a hamster and it's so beautiful. I love hamsters so much. And they're cute little nose. I don't care what my dad says that they're rodents. They're cute. Question. Would I be a VTuber? Presvale? You could be anything you want to be. If you want to be a Barbie doll, you could be a Barbie doll. If you want to be a shark, you could be a shrimp. If you want to be a Polly Pocket doll, I don't care. Go ahead. You want to be a little My Little Pony? Sure. What if wondering because I've been supporting VTubers for 4 years. Well, you know what? You're a VTuber to me. Honestly, to be honest, I've always been thinking that you were a VTuber. I always thought that. Are you a VTuber? Are you a VTuber? You're a VTuber to me, Presvale. If I see you as a VTuber, even if you don't make content, I see you as a VTuber. You're a VTuber to me. Awa. Still too new to the program. Give me some time and I'll come back with a list of questions. Well, I definitely recommend Dr. Pixel join the Vignon Discord server too, because over there in the Vignon Discord server, now, yeah, because for Warudo, they have the Steam Workshop, so it's a little easier, but for Vignon, if you want, like, the blueprint assets or something like that, well, actually, technically, Warudo does it with the server too, but even then, for Vignon, if you join the Discord server, you could be able to download some pre-existing redeems. They're much more easier to, like, set up with Vignon, thankfully, which I like that, but you can set up some, you know, download some pre-existing blueprints, load it, and then I'm playing on V2B. Presville, you gotta tell me your debut date. I am going to support you back. I may not be rich and all, but I will give you my love. Okay, Presville? Tell me your debut date. Okay? I will support you too. And I'll make sure to bring a delicious... Oh, that's right, my dad got some goldfish crackers. I gotta eat those. I gotta eat those. So tasty. Man, again, I'm still now I kind of want to revert my blend shapes back to these. Like, again, I love my model, but I really like but then again, it's like, it's kind of too late, because after May, new Kana is gonna start being in production, so it's kind of like, I mean, I'm still gonna keep the outfit, though. The outfit I'm keeping. It's just the base model's changing. That's all. But I'll make sure, like, next Kana, I want to make sure, like, my mouse moves something like this. Maybe still fix up the O issue, though, because there is the O issue I don't like on this model. But at least, I guess, like, just the stiffness of I like the stiffness, but yet somewhat expressiveness on the mouth. And I'm not even using microphone lip sync. This is just me normally talking. So I want that on my next model, but I do like the expressiveness and eyebrows on the other model. So I'm going to combine them both. I might debut later this year. Oh, well, whenever you're ready, tell me. I want to see your beautiful stream. Please. I want to support the people that support me back, okay? If I can support you guys, let me know. Y'all mean a lot to me. Alright? I may be very busy, but I'll do my best, though. I'll try my best. But yeah. But remember, everyone, eat your food. Very important. Eat your food, get some rest, and celebrate good times. Come on! Yes. Alright, but if that's all the questions, then we could probably call it for the stream. We have been streaming for about 4 hours. That's really nice. And we've answered a lot of questions on this stream. Very productive. Even though I couldn't finish the gun props, that's okay. I could do it off stream after I finish eating my snacks and playing Minecraft. But I also need to make sure I have enough protein, so that way I do my last donation, so that way I can have more availability times for the coming weeks. More room to work on some projects and other crazy stuff, so yay. But either way, though, thank you guys so much for the support. It means a lot to me. And I do hope you guys do have a lovely day. Now, just a reminder, I will be streaming on Twitch on Monday. I might play some Animal Crossing. So, yeah. So if you want to see me playing some Animal Crossing, then come on by on Twitch. I'm going to have fun. And also, the streamer bot has been fixed. I'm really happy about that. So, yeah. But yeah, so besides that, though, the next tutorial, I again have mentioned it to my Snowflake members, the exact tutorial that is coming up though. But for you guys, everyone else, you kind of have to wait. But there is going to be a tutorial coming up, and I do hope that it will be helping my absolute 3D beginners. Wink, wink, wink. Yeah. So, yeah. See you Monday, then I'll be awake. Time zones are weird. Yeah, time zones are indeed weird, but I will still be playing my Animal Crossing. I have been very addicted to Animal Crossing, and I want to play the game. Well, actually, I already played the game this morning. I play it every morning now. I'm addicted. But only New Leaf. I'm playing New Leaf because I'm too broke for a Switch, and I'm waiting for the new, because apparently there's going to be a new device that will probably have a new Animal Crossing game, so I'm just kind of more focused on that upcoming device, honestly. But yeah. But besides that, though, keep an eye out for any future tutorials. The tutorials will be at random, though, depending on whenever I finish, so that way I can focus on trying to make the tutorials much more higher quality. But my Snowflake members, since I figured out how the frick to do that members to public setting thing, you guys are going to be having some nice videos on the way, and I need your help to make sure that these tutorials are well done before they go public. So thank you to my Snowflake members so much. Thank you, and thank you to everyone who supports. Thank you to those who, of course, study my tutorials. Keep studying, everybody! Don't stop studying! So, yeah, just keep learning and doing some good stuff, and making sure to also help out your fellow VTuber peers as well. You know, if you have a friend who's struggling on VTubing, give them a little hand, you know, help them out, guide them to the right place, that way they can get the knowledge that they need so they can be able to do some cool stuff. And to be honest, it makes me really happy that I'm in a community of people that really want to learn, because where I grew up, people hated learning. Like, I get told, like, that's why I got bullied when I was younger, because people didn't want to learn, but I did. But I'm so glad that you guys have the willingness to learn, and you guys are so nice. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having the willingness to learn just technology in general. It just makes my heart happy. But either way, though, thank you guys again so much for everything. I hope to see you guys next time, okay? Next stream for YouTube will be Friday. Again, Twitch will be Monday, so keep an eye out for this stuff. And yeah, hope you guys have a lovely day, though. See you guys next time, okay? Hey, goodbye, bye, everyone. I hope to see you guys next time, okay? Bye, bye. All my Snowflake members, in case you don't know, I have YouTube membership, so if you want to further support this channel and what I do, then feel free to join the Snowflake members. Otherwise though, just your support means so much to me, and I appreciate every ounce of it. Either way though, with that being said though, hey, goodbye bye everyone! I hope to see you guys next time, okay? Bye bye!